Oh, just trucks going by?
The heater?
I think, yeah. We're on?
We're good.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Another week. Another slog. Okay. All right. Well, the boys are here, and Mick is here. Mick, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Ooh, that's not a great hair day.
No, I'm a little. I gotta get a haircut.
Yep.
I'm all shaggy.
You don't look good. You okay?
I'm fine. Yeah. What's
You
going on?
sure?
Are
You
okay?
have that dark look to you. You sure? Huh?
I'm usually in that seat. Is
The
that
hair
why?
looks a little. I don't know. You look a little unkempt.
Okay. I feel fine. Everything's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, are
Those
you
sneakers
okay?
are very clean. I feel fine. Those sneakers are very clean.
Does not look bad on camera though.
No, the hair looks.
It's a yeah.
It looks like he almost looks like a 80s guy right now. That jacket. It's not bad. It's when I grew up.
Like the Outsiders.
Yeah, a little bit. You got the hair
Soda pop.
going. Yeah, a little
I'll
bit.
take it.
Okay, the health is good though.
Yeah, everything's
What's
good.
the weight right now?
Probably like 158.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Yeah. So like, I like everything right now. Everything's stable.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
So we
no-
got pictures
no
of your
complaints.
dogs, which is I think is a
I knew
Facebook
that
thing,
was
but
gonna come out. Yeah.
what? No, I'm saying I
It's
like
a
to
lovely
know.
walk with the dog. That's all it was.
No, I think you're the only person in the world with a dog. I think
Yeah.
it's an incredible thing.
You don't walk your dog? Yeah. There's no chance you do. Probably.
No, I never had a relationship really with Clyde. No, we had an understanding. He's a nice dog.
I would think you would like to do that though. That's a good question. I would think you would like to take the dog
No,
for a
he was
walk.
always
Great time.
sniffing around and stopping. I like to go. I don't know. I
right.
like to dictate. I'm in charge, you know. Like when I
Yeah.
used to push Harry and Kate, fine, but you couldn't do that. You can't do that with a dog. The dog is in charge of the walk.
Not if you train it right.
Even then, though, it's like you're still. It's
At
gonna
any point you
shit.
can be. Yeah.
And I am like in my career. 226 poops, Clyde, 2 pickups for me. Maybe.
Right.
One of the greatest fake poop pick of all time. Just
Kick the leaves over
Yeah.
it.
I could never open the bags. Annoying to open. I'm terrible at opening those bags at the supermarket. Like that
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'm the worst of all. It's always upside down, and I can't do it. I have to put my glasses on. I'm like, do that thing you have to lick your thumb, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. When were dogs invented?
Long time.
Well, I'm aware of that, Mick. I know it's been probably 40, 50 years.
no, longer than that.
Because I remember in Gladiator there were dogs.
Yeah. No.
But like, was there a dog like? Were the dogs with Jesus and stuff? There
Yeah.
must have. When did it start?
They
well,
were,
no,
they
I
were
guess.
wild animals for thousands of years.
And they just evolved into dogs.
And then, I got domesticated probably.
Oh,
More than
so
30?
somebody really big time broke the dog down, like you're doing with your dog in charge of the walk. Somebody took that like a werewolf, like the movie Harry and I saw, turned it into a dog.
At some point.
Do we know when, Justin?
It says over 30,000 years ago.
Yeah. So
30,000 years?
First
50
cases of
years a minute
domesticated
ago.
dogs.
Could have been
yes.
130,000 for some of the research I'm reading here. So,
Really?
Yeah, could have been.
Even back then, people were like, I have to hear about fucking like whatever Athena and her goddamn dog. Like, okay, yeah, it's just like having a kid. I got you.
Ugnug's
Yeah.
dog and
What's that?
Ugnug's dog.
Yeah, like it died. Oh, that's We have 2, right?
I have one. Christian had the other one.
Christian has the other one. Dad, the other one?
Yeah. Well, it's his. It's
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With the girlfriend. That's good.
Yeah.
They can kind of get potty trained together. And
Yeah,
such.
and the girlfriend has a dog too. Who's tiny little dog. Yeah, I know. And
like she drive
Christian
around
loves
and
it.
shit?
Oh yeah, right in the purse. Yeah.
Is it a bull mastiff?
No, Great Dane.
Is it bigger than you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Or no, doesn't weigh more than me, but he's taller than me.
So Chance Christian's girlfriend stinks? Like
No,
the
she's
small
great.
dog? We sure?
No,
we don't
she's
like-
great.
Okay.
No, we're not doing this. She's
I'm
great.
not doing what? I'm asking.
She's no, I know what you're
asking.
doing.
I'm not doing anything.
She's a great person.
Small dog people, like, it's not in her purse, is it?
No, it's not. It could fit in the purse. She doesn't carry.
I don't think it's the image that you have in your head. of
Like,
what-
what's
yeah.
her face? The
Yeah, it's
hotel
like
Paris
girl.
Hilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no.
exactly.
It's not like that. Oh,
no,
it's like that?
exactly like that. Yeah, poofy tail.
Do you have to pretend to like it?
I like it. It's,
Your
it's
dog
fun.
might kill it.
No, but that's what's funny. She kind
Oh,
of
they're
bosses
together.
around.
Christian's dog.
Yeah, and she's kind of the boss of the house.
Oh, well, as is her with
Yeah,
Christian, right?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. And how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, good. What's new?
Nothing. Busy.
Busy?
And, yeah, it's still coming up on a year anniversary of opening the store. So
Did you bring me the putters last time?
Yes.
That are skewed among the floor right now?
Yes.
Yes, I will use them in the spring and in the summer. That's for sure. I'll try them anyway.
Yes.
Maybe I'll bring one of them to the mini golf tournament. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to bring our own or what's going on with that tournament. I don't know.
Last time they
Is
gave
your
you one,
brother
right?
a deadbeat, by the way? There was Masters talk last week. You said you would have to pay for him?
Yeah, well, we just welcome to the show.
That's kind of known.
I thought he was a man of
Mick,
means as
what-
well.
He's brand new here.
Mick, what are you doing?
He's brand new.
He's filling in last minute.
What's that?
Dave,
Give him some
Dave, yeah,
slack.
Dave,
He's
what's
the
going
last-
on here?
He's the last minute guy.
Got to
so.
build the bench.
This this guy hosted a great show on Friday night. Congratulations.
Hey,
It was excellent.
somebody's got to mention it. You know, didn't see a lot of promotion on Friday, but that's all right.
Oh boy, it doesn't take long. This thing will be fucking
great show.
This thing will be done by.
Thank you, Clemmer.
That thing will be done. Are you gonna host Friday night before Laconia?
I was going to bring that up. If Mike wants to do it, I would love for Mike to host or be a panelist in some way.
Great.
If he's,
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
That'd be different.
What's that?
Mike's never been a panelist before on my.
or if he wants
As
to
you
host it, I'm not taking it.
It's very nice.
It's obviously his show.
Yeah. No, it was very good though.
I mean, are you going to change the name to Mick and the Minifans?
Well, like if you watched it, Mick has said
Yeah.
his name. I'm the only one. You know,
It's
I'm
like,
the only
what
one
is
watching
going
this
on?
stuff.
Yeah, what
You ever
is
notice
happening?
this? His name is Mike.
I know what his name is.
first thing addressed
But
on
we
the
call
show.
him Mick.
At the start of the show, he said it could still be Mike and the Minifans. That's a brand name.
I know, but his name is Mick.
I know, but like what? It's like changing Seinfeld. Like you don't change it. This is an established brand.
I don't know, it's Mick. I mean, if he's taking over the show, it should be Mick.
But it's Mike and the Minifans. But he's
I
taking
know
over.
what his
The
name is.
Tonight Show
Longest
is
running network show. All right.
the Tonight Show is the Tonight Show.
Yeah. No, you're right about that. But
Yeah, no. I don't think Mick's egos. I don't
Team
think.
guy. Yep.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. What else is? So what do we have going on here? It's a busy week. I
well,
know
first and
people-
foremost, you are live back on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So
for now.
yeah.
Yeah, I try and listen to a little bit of everything. I actually listened to the entire Mike and the Minifans running on yesterday. I didn't get a chance till Sunday. I enjoyed it, and I bounced around with some of the other stuff. I can't watch the one with John and Scranton. And
Hot or not?
yeah,
Oh, it's great.
heroin and homo. That is not for me. Not doing it. But I tried to listen to the other one with the retarded guy.
Brando.
The
Yeah,
Brando
and the other
show?
retarded
missed
guy.
that one.
Yep. Wow, dude.
Bio dude. And I just jumped ahead and I heard Bio dude at some point say, "Do you think Kirk's going back on YouTube because Dave Portnoy told him he has to?"
Yes.
I was like, yeah, Portnoy's top priority in the company right now is like, this show is on YouTube. Trust me, he doesn't want to do, he doesn't care if I don't do a show. I'm promising you that. So I'm doing this. I felt bad for that guy the other day who probably wasn't even him, but I felt bad for that guy from Saco. And I got that from some people too, literally like getting messages like it's affecting their mental health. I heard this lunatic
I was
say
just saying, I was one of them. Yeah.
So, you know, you've bullied me into it. You've used you've weaponized your mental health against
Good.
me.
I
So
was very proud of that call.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
good move.
So for now, but it could change. You know, we'll see. Some shows yes, some shows no. I telling you, I kind of like the old way. So we'll see. But right now we're on YouTube, which is great. So put your $5 in, and you know,
Super chats.
super chat. I can make $40 on the show.
What's the realistic break after Laconia? Like how long? You said 6 months. Then the other day it was 3 months. Then it was a
I
year.
actually don't really know. We'll see. We'll see if we have something going on. We'll see if we have something solid.
Yeah.
But if we have something solid and we're doing it, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to come in here and do this for a couple of hours and then start working at like 12. I want to just dig in. If it's 3 months, if it's 6 months, if it's a year, if we wind up getting something else on top and it's two, I have no idea. It could be 3 weeks. It could be 8 months. I actually legitimately don't know.
So you do not.
What do you put in
know-
that pocket there on your arm?
Nothing.
On your arm. Your arm, Mick. Your arm.
My arm.
That's on the
No,
outside. There's
on
a
the-
pocket
here,
on
Mick,
the arm.
here, Mick,
like
I'm
on,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, nothing.
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 That's for
I was
design.
like, what are you
Design.
talking- Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is
probably.
design.
I would say you could.
This is
could
a
fit your
cheap
phone-
jacket, anyways. This
Is
is like
it?
5 years old. Yeah. This is
Looks fancy.
sweatshirt's
heavy
new.
jacket.
Nice Nike sweatshirt.
Oh, where'd you get that jacket?
I've had this for a while.
A
I don't even
TJ
know.
Maxx or something?
No, it's like an H&M, something like that though.
Nice.
I'm actually a little toasty right now, so
Take it off.
I ditch it.
Yeah.
So you do not know K season 3 yet,
K season 3 is not publicly known yet.
but this is your team. Mick, you said was involved.
God, looking around, never thought of it that way. Oh shit!
Have you thought about the work-
Murderers right now are just jumping around, happy as can be. Rapists, murderers,
the workflow?
kidnappers.
Who's doing what?
What do you mean?
Like your support staff. Have you
My
thought
support
about
staff.
this is Dave Cullinane does this, Mick does this, Justin does that.
Not really. I would say like, you know, it's sort of like, say, I'll just give you an example like season 1, say. I would probably, if something comes up and it's, hey, I need you to dig into Mailer's arrest records or Mailer's, something happened, an incident with Mailer here, we did an interview. Go listen to it, see what stands out, see what you can take from that, and then go dig around. Find this story, find that story. Research. You know, Mick will be a research guy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like Dave's kind of I filter most of my stuff through Dave. Like
Yes.
I'll send it to Dave first and he decides if it's
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's
We
kinda
got to
how you
change the
like it.
hair, though.
Oh my
for the
God,
case.
you're so-
It's
At least
too
I can
puffy.
grow hair.
It's
You
too
can-
puffy.
come on.
Great
No, he has a
comeback, but I
look.
mean,
He has a look of like an investigator right now.
He looks
you
like a
know what I mean? Like,
suspect.
no.
You can go undercover.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we can make Kevin Mailer maybe.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you kind of know when you see it, kind of thing. Dave is more of an overseer. We keep Dave away from research and from doing important things.
Oh, that is
Dave is
beyond
kind
a
of
lie.
there.
That is a lie.
Dave was there to say he made phone calls and FOIA requests and stuff like that.
Yes.
Justin,
We don't really know.
Justin's a work in progress.
We don't really.
Justin will be back at Girl on the Hill. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
He'll be. How'd it go this weekend?
It went good. It was
Yeah?
very busy. Yeah. It was very busy. Oh, I have money in the car if you want.
You got to kick up.
How much did you get?
I got 900. I can give you a couple $100 if you want.
It seems reasonable. To me.
Yeah, at least 300.
300. Yeah, I was thinking 30. Well, I thought you said you got over $1,000 this week. Was it a slow weekend?
No, it was good.
How'd the factor go?
It was all right. I only ate in the morning and at night because the entire time I was at the Prudential
Working.
Center.
Yeah.
So I had a couple hot dogs, but I didn't.
No buns.
No buns.
Perfect.
Good man.
No buns. And I did stop at Duchess there and back.
What'd you get?
Hot dogs. No buns.
That's it.
Oh, that's perfect.
No fries, no nothing.
No fries. Haven't had fries in 2 weeks now.
What else did you have? Duchess.
Just the hot
Just
dogs.
the hot dogs.
Long dogs. Nope.
That's great.
Long dogs with ketchup.
That's great. Huh?
Wow.
Long dogs with ketchup.
What'd you have to drink?
Water. Ice water.
Atta boy.
Wow.
That's very good.
Yeah,
very
I'm
impressive.
fucking slender as shit now.
You look good.
Are you weighing yourself each week?
Nope.
So you're just going to just surprise
You gonna weigh
yourself?
yourself at some point?
Yeah.
At some point I will.
When are you thinking?
Probably a month into it.
March 1st, maybe?
Yeah, I'll do it March 1st.
Okay, there we go. March 1st. I think you're going to weigh 140 pounds.
No,
March 1st. Yes. Yep.
too
I
skinny.
think so.
Too skinny.
I'm trying
so.
to 305? Is that in
305? You
Is that
think
in
I'll
play?
be 305?
For March 1st, you mean?
Is that not in play?
For March 1st?
Yeah. It's
I
like
can't lose
340.
I
What
was
did
like-
you weigh?
I was like,
Did you weigh yourself before?
I was 360.
Okay.
360.
Maybe 320?
What was his comment the other day? It was like, I don't want to get under 300
Yeah,
pounds.
that's okay.
which was
That's okay.
psycho.
You could be 330, 335. When you're that fat, you can bang it out fast, I think, right?
I think I'm cutting weight.
That's what I mean. You must be.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to be. Well, that's good. Okay. What else? Where do we start? Oh, YouTube. Yes, we're back for now. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't love it, but yeah.
And Rumble.
And Rumble. We still have to promote that or no?
We've been told.
Okay. We're still on Rumble then. Fantastic. Yeah. I love it. What we got?
All right. Well, besides Justin was probably the only person happy last night that the Bills lost that game,
Oh.
which was just horrible.
I think Justin's take is bad as a Patriots fan, too, because this affects the Patriots dynasty now.
Yep.
If the Chiefs win, they have a three-peat.
I understand that.
Mahomes is clearly on his way to being even better than Brady. You can make the case. So, this is tough. This is a tough one and a brutal loss.
Yeah, everybody saw that coming. When they kicked field goals early on, that was it. It was like they're not playing to win. They have no idea how to beat the Chiefs. Mahomes, as a huge Brady guy myself, it's now like in the conversation.
I think we're getting
that
close.
that was quick. Like 3 years went by like that.
I mean,
He's
Brady
probably
did it
gonna
for
win another
20,
one.
so
Yeah, but he might finish with 8-9
he might.
championships.
But he might not win another one after this. He's going to win. They're going to win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl. This is
for sure.
This feels like
I don't know about that. The Eagles looked absolutely fucking dominant.
they played the Commanders at home. This is there is what's the spread? 4.5, 3.5.
I thought it was 2.5 last night.
I'm betting the farm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. That's
If it's
that is
2.5,
a lock.
that's all
If
it
it's
is?
2.5.
That's what I
Lock it up. This game's going to be a rout. 38-20, 38-24 kind of game. No chance. There's no chance. It's too bad, because I know Dave was complaining about Portland. Probably wasn't wrong if they gave Allen that first down. Maybe they win that game. Definitely was heading that way.
Yeah.
And he had it. I thought he had it.
Not even just the Allen. The play before that was a first down.
The third down play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Tough. But again, that's on
They
them.
looked a little
played like
panicky,
pussies in
too.
those spots. Like who? Buffalo.
Yeah, like in
They
those fourth
definitely
down
did.
plays, even Allen, I know it was designed to go to the left, but it was a little like mixture and humble jump. Like they had no. You've seen the Patriots run
Yes.
how many times on like a 4th and 1? They're executed well. It's smooth. They're not, at the end of the play clock. Those guys were running around. They didn't know what the hell they were doing.
All I heard Romo say was how great Allen is in this tush push thing. He looked fucking awful.
Just say if you can get a yard.
Terrible.
Yeah, he struggled
Terrible
the whole night.
I didn't even get it. It kept going. Yeah, you're right. And Jones kept blowing it up. I didn't get it.
I wanted him to fumble the ball on the 4th and 1 he got when he extended.
When he went over.
Because Belichick always says you never extend the ball unless it's 4th
Did
down.
he? He
at
did
the goal
fumble
line.
it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely
Ball
lost
came
it. He
back.
just landed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. They didn't have a camera angle on that. Really, it was strange. It's very strange. Romo doesn't shut up. It was a very weird, very strange game. They're showing Taylor Swift too. I know. You guys know me. I'm a body language expert. Travis Kelce's mom hates Taylor Swift.
You think?
Fucking
think so.
hates her guts
Why do you say that?
because she never hugs her. She hugs the mom.
Oh,
And the mom's always kind of like.
yeah.
And Taylor Swift's doing her thing where everything. She's just. It's not her fault. She's
But
a
isn't
theater.
the mom getting rich now?
She's
Taylor
a
Swift?
sure, but she's a theater kid.
Oh, okay.
Taylor Swift's a theater kid,
Right.
And it's everything's about her all.
For
day.
sure.
And I don't blame her. Like she's most. Like I don't even know how else she's supposed to think.
Yeah.
So you could tell nobody wants her
mean,
around.
As if Travis Kelce is the same exact thing. Everything's about Travis Kelce.
He's a football player though.
Yeah.
It was his game. This wasn't her concert.
And guys don't go crazy when they see Travis Kelce. Like,
No.
even if you're a
Yeah.
huge Chiefs fan,
He
you might
thinks they
even,
do. You see after
Yeah.
the game where he tried to sing and then nobody's like
yeah,
singing
nobody.
along with
No,
him.
everyone's.
Yeah.
To me, if I could move one person off Earth right now, draft. Forget Murchison. Forget Jason Kelce.
yes, yes, get rid of him.
Shoot him to the
Get
moon.
rid of him right now.
He's
He's
so-
got to be a pick for Tuesday. One of these Mutt Tuesdays.
Well, he's not 90.
That's fine, though, but
I
let's
don't
make a little
actually want the guy to
asterisk.
die.
I
Mike.
kinda
Well,
do.
I mean, he has a family. He has a wife
That'd be
and
nuts.
kids.
Getting a call from the FBI.
I'm not saying I'm not rooting for it. I'm just saying he's an annoying guy. You know what he's going to do before the Super Bowl? I guarantee you. This will make me laugh. He'll drink a beer.
Oh, you think?
His shirt will be off.
Yeah.
He'll drink a beer. They'll laugh. He's like a common guy. So, and it's a tough Super Bowl for him, right?
It is.
Yeah, and I love that. God, I love that.
He was
storyline.
at both games yesterday, I think, because I think he was at the Eagles game for the pre-show a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he was in the box last night, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a private plane. It's what, an hour flight? Well, from Philly to Kansas City, what, an hour and a half maybe?
Yeah. Did his talk show get extended? I think it was
I
just
don't
like a
know.
little
I haven't heard
trial
anything
run.
about it.
Yeah.
Nothing. No,
horrible.
No.
Just
No,
horrible.
America will get sick of the Kelseys. And if Taylor Swift were to call me again, I would tell her,
Again.
baby, like, put the brakes on when this is over. Like, you've done your tour. Overexposure is a real thing.
Yep.
Put the brakes on, get rid of that lipstick, and just relax. Like, take a year and a half off. People will want you more when you're gone. You know? Like, there is a limit to this.
Of course.
So, do it, clean the kitchen, get knocked up,
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Yep.
Have that miracle baby. Everyone will go crazy. And then come back with an album about having a kid or something. You're going to break up with him and write some dumb songs about that.
I was gonna say they're not having kids. He's gone soon.
Yeah,
It's
I think
it's
once he
coming to
retires,
an
he's
end.
going to retire after this year anyway.
Right.
So I would think, right? He stinks now.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 years old. Right?
She's
Is he her
gonna
age?
be. She's gonna be when she's like 40. She's gonna be going after the 20-year-old celebrities.
Really?
Oh yeah, she'll be the cougar. Yeah.
really?
Oh,
Interesting
absolutely.
take.
She's gonna stay relevant. She'll stay. That's how. Yeah.
Oh, I figured she was like an older man type.
She's not far from 40.
No, she dips into demographics. She's got the football guys right now.
got the
She's been
singers.
singers. She's on everybody. She's actors. Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's
she just
true.
jumps into fan bases.
Well, the Jonases, right?
Was with the Jonas
yes,
guy.
she
Yep.
dated
Yeah.
Joe Jonas for a little
Joe
bit.
Jonas
Got
for a little
quite the
bit.
track record.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Harry
John
Styles-
Mayer.
Harry Styles?
John
What's that?
Mayer. Harry
Harry
Styles.
Styles.
We're just naming famous.
With
people.
Harry Styles?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
Really? I didn't know that.
What, 1989?
And one of the
was talking about.
Kennedys.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
RFK Jr.?
Yeah, because didn't she buy a Cape House?
Oh, yes.
she sold it quick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She's in Rhode Island now, right?
Watch Hill, yeah.
She
Young
dated
guy. I could see with Bobby Costa.
Oh, definitely.
Joe Alwyn for a while. He was just in The Brutalist.
Oh, yeah, right. Boy, that's what I mean. She has no regular friends either. They're all famous.
Yeah, you
God,
keep saying that.
That's a knock. That's a knock. Where's her old friends?
I think she does have like old friends.
Where
Ooh, she, like, made
where
it
are
famous,
they?
Though. They like she like,
I
makes
don't
them
see her
famous.
kissing them at the games and the con. I just see,
I think there were a couple in the documentary she did when she was like crying over the political shit. I think somebody was on the couch that was an old friend.
Yeah.
to see how
Got
much
rid
money
of-
she's been
Got
paid.
rid of them. That's my point. But anyway, congratulations to both those teams. I thought the NFC game was awful, of course, and the AFC game was excellent, great television. But yeah, the ratings will be astronomical.
Yeah.
You said bad Romo performance. How do you think Brady was?
Fine. Everyone's like Brady. Like now, people are trying too hard to say that
Yeah.
Brady's good. He's fine. He's an average NFL, and he must have said the word stud 70 times
Yeah.
yesterday. This guy's a stud. This guy's a stud. What are you doing?
He has to stop making everything about his playing career. He has to. He goes back to that every single time. This happened to me. When I did this, blah blah blah. Like it happened a million times.
Also, whenever they show him at Burkhardt, it says Kevin Burkhardt, it says Tom Brady 7 times underneath. It's like, we know that.
You gotta remind
Whoa!
us, please.
Yeah, like we know Tom, Brady. And AI, they gotta make his voice deeper.
Yeah. Or you know what it is? I think they got to turn down his headset because he screams into the microphone every time he talks.
He was always a loud talker.
Yeah,
though,
it's
I think.
very weird. It's like abrupt. You hear it and you're almost like, what? This guy's, he sounds like he's on the sidelines. The way he
Yeah.
talks.
Yeah, I think he thinks he's like, that's his brand. Like, I was the let's go guy on the
I know, but like
sidelines,
nobody
and now-
thinks that. He does that let's go thing. Nobody connects that nationally with him.
No.
Like, nobody in Iowa thinks about that with him. They think he won a bunch of Super Bowls and that's it.
I felt very uncomfortable with when Kevin Burkhardt said "I love you" to Tom Brady in the booth. That
Feels
was
very forced.
Yeah, I
that
didn't
feels
love
very like
Hey, what was that?
The KB
what was that
stuff.
for?
That was for the Nick Foles thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Brady hates Nick Foles because.
yeah, it really.
Is
affects
this the
Brady's
worst
legacy.
duo in a booth for a Super Bowl? Because Brady does not have a big game voice at all.
No. Yeah, I mean, maybe like way back in the old days, it was like Don Criqui and like people like that. But in like the modern TV
Has to
era,
be.
post like Fox joining, I mean, Gumbel and Sims weren't great.
That was the Panthers, right?
Yeah,
Panthers Patriots.
probably better. Book Greg Gumbel.
Look,
I think
that's a lock.
Yep.
it's also a Burkhardt issue too, because like I think Romo was bad, but I still think Romo and Nance is better than
Yeah,
Brady
it sounds like a
and
better
Burkhardt.
game. I agree with that.
It's,
I agree with that.
I think Gumbel did have like kind of a bigger voice.
Yeah, I thought Gumbel was pretty good. Sims stunk. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, but they're not gonna. It's just gonna be the two of them.
Yeah.
Which we'll see. So that's 2 weeks, a week from Sunday. So yeah, I will not be in New Orleans, thank God, next week. So I will be here. A lot of work to do for Laconia and the case and other stuff like that. So what else?
This pains me to say because I've defended her to the death. Katie Nolan launched a new podcast. We played the trailer.
Jesus. Dave, don't say it's good.
It is not good. I will say that.
I saw Chad Finn wrote his 1,000-word
He did?
glowing profile on Katie Nolan. It's like, why are we still doing
I
this?
tried to defend her, but
What was your defense for her?
kind of like what I say about Mutt. Like Mutt never should have accepted the morning show job because he wasn't like.
Was he gonna say no?
Yeah, because they're like
When I left,
you're setting yourself up for disaster in that spot. Like it's almost like
they would have just said you're fired.
You got to get like Vince McMahon up there. You need to like lead your way up to the morning show. She just took these big roles that she was never cut out.
That's not her fault. You can't say. It's
No,
the
you gotta say
people-
no.
it's
You
the
gotta know
people-
your- you gotta know
You
your
think Mike
trajectory.
Manansky in 20, what year was that? 17, 18? Was when I left was going to say no to manager to take over the morning show and go back and do what? Go back to nights?
Yeah, go back to nights or middays or whatever. I'm just saying, like you
saying
knew
it's a better
Did
spot
you think
for
it was
him.
going to work out, Kirk? Did you think that
No,
show?
I said
that's
very
all.
clearly.
That's all I mean by this is that.
I know, but then he went to nights after anyway.
But if you think it's not going to work out, you probably shouldn't take that because it hurts your career. Now all of a sudden you can have
Didn't hurt
ammo.
his career though because he was at nights after anyway. Like he's a loser. Like that wasn't going to change.
If he went to Knights, would it have helped his career?
He was already at nights.
Should Katie Nolan have been on play-by-play for the MLB for Apple TV?
No, but you can't say no.
Well, she should have. She should have known her
You
career.
see
and
what the
known she was-
companies are
money
doing.
they gave her?
They're trying to look for the edgy female broadcaster. Like
Sure.
that's what it is.
I get why they like.
She's
are
not even
trying to
edgy
do it.
though.
Right, but that's what they're going for with someone like her.
Yeah, I guess.
I would say no to something that I think I would fail at. That's all.
I'll ask the Kirk Binion question. Got me in trouble. Whatever it was, 15, whatever it was. If Katie Nolan looked like Julie DeCaro, would she
boy.
have all these jobs?
Probably not.
Definitely not.
And
Right?
that is why I am officially no longer a Katie Nolan guy.
Why?
Because we're going there right now.
What do you mean?
She called you a misogynist on her
Me?
podcast. I have now, not by name,
What?
by name,
She just proved her point, didn't she?
not by name.
Yeah.
There is nobody else you could be alluding to in this situation. So
I just
Hold on.
watched.
Is her hat backwards or no?
she didn't have a hat.
Is she one of the guys here?
I didn't
or
watch
no?
the video. I listened to the podcast.
Does
so-
but she drinks a ton of beer, right?
Oh, she's a guy.
Oh, yeah.
She's one-
She's
she's
like
like-
guys.
yeah.
Gal, no,
I thought you were
girls,
playing
guy.
Katie Nolan. It's a guy. Isn't the guy bullshitting with other
One of the
guys here?
bros.
What are you doing? Get the Katie Nolan sound.
I just watched.
Dave, what the fuck did I say? This is this is a bro. This isn't a girl, is it?
I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
These everybody else is?
I got you.
Why?
She's one of the guys. This is a guy.
Oh, she's a
talking.
guy. Yeah, she's a guy.
Yeah. This
Like
is
she's just hanging out. She's a guy talk.
yeah, she likes she went for Goodell. That was fucking
right.
wild.
Edgy. I'm
That was
telling you.
wild.
You guys weren't listening.
And she thinks did we play that sound the other day of what she did what Simmons did on TV? Did we play that her thing? She's like, I don't think there should be a designated hitter. Did we
We played it in
play
the
that?
past, I think.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's dreadful.
Yeah.
But again, the only equal opportunity offender left in America is this guy right here. I'm dead serious. Like, if you're a girl and you suck, you suck. If you're a guy and you suck, you suck. Bio dude is retarded. He has a penis, maybe. Megan Making Money is retarded. She had a penis once.
She's fantastic.
My point is, it doesn't matter to me if you're a man, a woman, transgender, transsexual. Justin, can you say that anymore? I just said it.
It's a free country. Go for
I just said Trump's president. Trump's fucking president. Gay, lesbian. I don't care. If you're Justin, if you're knee deep in adolescent muff, I'm gonna
no.
I'm gonna criticize you
No,
for that.
yeah,
I'm not gonna criticize you for that.
No, you should.
Did you do it?
I did not do it, but you shouldn't criticize.
When you do it, I should criticize you.
Yes.
So you're gonna do it?
as you would with anyone else. No, I won't.
If you're
do
a
it.
girl, I'd do it. If you're a guy, I'd do it.
Yes.
That's the thing. My mom's dead. I'll criticize her.
It's one person you won't criticize.
Who's that?
Chicken fry. Lose a job.
That's true. Why? I have done it. Mick's the only one who
right.
defends her.
Well, someone's got it.
That's true. Well, again, you guys are probably dating.
Good on Mick.
Well, I don't know.
That's how we got here. So it's good on Mick.
What's it?
I don't know if he could date her now.
Why?
She came out. She said she might be full lesbian.
Oh, that's right.
See this?
I did see that TMZ had the story. The chicken fry
No, it's a phase.
is becoming
This
is
no.
willing. I thought you can't. cheat.
BFF's
a
corner. Bree goes
phase.
on the tart trip. Bree went to Tart Island with her +1.
Was KJ Hawk?
Yeah.
This idiot.
My man.
She says is her fake boyfriend. People are quick to comment referring to the episode when she promises Josh
This
no
guy hates
boyfriend
her, right?
until June
This Josh?
21st. Yeah, what's up with
Oh
that?
yeah, he doesn't like this.
Still, I'm a single girly. June 21st. I'm not having a boyfriend. I'll probably actually ever. I've realized I never want to have a boyfriend.
June
again.
21st.
Like, gonna go down
What's
the
she talking about?
girlfriend lane or just keep...
That's her timeline until she can start dating again, I guess.
Why?
That's her timeline. She made it up.
Oh God. I will say.
Yeah, everyone
I'll just say this. I'll leave it at this. I don't want to get in any trouble. I love Dave, so I'll leave this alone. This is where I get in trouble. I shouldn't say shit,
Don't
but I
say
say
it.
shit.
Don't criticize chicken fry.
I'm not criticizing
Don't
chicken
do
fry,
it.
but I don't want to get because it's going to piss people
Don't
off.
do it.
I'm dead serious. I'm not going to. I had a 20-minute phone conversation with somebody who Chicken Fry used to be in a relationship with. The other
Oh,
day.
Jesus Christ.
I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We have a mutual hero.
No.
I'll leave
say
it.
that.
I'll leave it at that.
Don't say that.
What?
No, if that's who I think it is, he's not allowed on this program. At least as long as I'm still around here.
Oh, okay. We know how long that's gonna last. Well, when you storm out here in May, well, I'll just say that it was a fine conversation. I'm not saying this person may have done horrible things. Definitely possible.
Judge the art, not the artist.
He wants to play in the basketball team next season.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you set a screen for him?
Oh, of course. Come
You
on.
are your
It's-
team
we gotta,
player.
we gotta win. Yeah,
You
come
coach
on.
him.
Of course.
Okay, good. You
Got
let
good
him
free
use
throws.
you.
Come on. Oh yeah, use me.
Okay, all
Come
right,
on.
good. Go ahead.
Well, we're all
Let me
for-
hear Chicken Fry first before we go to Katie.
Shit, where'd I put it?
I'm a lesbian, which is fine. So maybe
Well, you've dabbled. You've dabbled.
I've dabbled for sure, and I'm thinking maybe girls is my play. I think that they're
What's up with
better.
KJ? Are we talking fingers, tongue,
Yeah, and how does he
scissors,
know?
dildos? What are we doing here? No.
So maybe I am maybe I really am just fully a lesbian, and that's why none of my relationships with men have ever worked out.
No,
That's
this
probably-
is a
that's-
phase.
that's probably
None of
why,
mine have
yeah.
ever worked either. I'm
That's
not
probably
gay.
why.
Like, come on, that's ridiculous. Bad thought process. That's a damaged woman. She's just going through it. She'll be all right. That's all it is.
Well, it reminds me of something I heard on the phone the other day. But yeah, that Sandpaper song with Bruce is excellent.
Oh come on, you said he was terrible. You made fun of him not that long ago.
Who?
As a singer?
Who?
Zach Bryan? Is that who we're referring to?
How do we know where he's talking about?
Oh, you're. Oh, yeah.
No, we're not. But
You're right,
Zach Bryan's terrific
Oh, you like him?
as an artist. Again,
Yeah,
a judge. Dave said
You like his music?
yes.
Okay,
He's my
That's new.
favorite singer in the world.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the boss of the company was shaking
yeah.
it on
Oh,
stage at him
that's
and a
true.
fucking,
That's a good point.
sucking his dick on stage.
You can't say no to that spot. You can't say no to that spot.
Oh, but Mutt can, and Katie Nolan can, but Dave can't.
Correct.
It's usually you're all over the fucking
No, you
place.
can't say no to that spot.
You're a fucking idiot.
That's a great
So-
crowd pop.
So Chicken Fry is a lesbian.
She's
No,
saying she might
she's
be
just
a
going
full
through
time.
Almost like
it's a
she's just making
phase.
that
She
up.
said she's dabbled with girls.
Scissor Fry.
She's
Ah,
It's not bad. That's not bad.
That
was a good one.
canceled.
Yeah.
This is gonna go.
How's it
quick.
getting canceled?
This is
She said
because-
she's a lesbian.
Don't start making fun of Chicken Fry. Don't do the joke. She's going through.
She
She's being
said
honest
she's-
with the audience, saying that she, had struggles with men. Maybe she's considering going to women. There's nothing wrong with that. You're making fun of her.
Don't disagree at all. I welcome if she's a lesbian. I think that's fantastic. She's living her truth. What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think
It's like on Law and Order SVU. Olivia Benson's son Noah was like 8 years old, and they were walking at the end of one of the episodes, and he had been bullied earlier in the episode, and Olivia Benson said to him, "Why are we getting bullied?" And him and his friend, he said, "Well, his friend uses they them pronouns, and I'm bi," and she said, "That's incredibly brave," and he said, "Well, it's my truth," and they kept walking.
Oh wow, that was the end of the episode.
I think so. Yeah, if you can find it. Yeah.
I feel like Harry showed you that one.
Harry did an edit of it at the end. She says, "Well, that's my," and he's so young, it's a sperm going across. Yeah, that's the one that we. Again, I applaud it, but the wokeness of it, woken disorder, as Harry calls it. It felt like an 8-year-old wouldn't say that. It felt written by Hollywood people.
That's my truth.
Yeah.
No 8-year-old.
Yeah. Well, that's my truth.
Gotta live my truth.
Yeah, so you can find that scene. All right, so Chicken Fry's gay. Fantastic. Nothing wrong. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. I'm not. If she is gay, there's nothing wrong with it. But I think it's a phase.
Diane the Chicken Scissors.
Oh, see.
What is wrong with that? That's
You're
a
doing
good
your
name.
joke. You're doing the jokes.
That's a
You want the
good
laughs.
name.
Yep. Yeah.
I know you were two sources at the bars who said she was a nice person.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that.
They said she was nice,
I've heard good person. Good
even
person.
though she tried to get me fired.
I don't think she tried to get you fired either. I think she
You
was
think
just
she would
sent-
have been
I think-
if David fired me? You think she would have been dissatisfied with that?
Do you think she would be wearing a Kirk Minahan shirt if she realized that, I think maybe she realized that I was probably on the wrong on that one and I maybe should owe him one, get him on the
No,
show.
I think she was
something
trying to be
that.
like funny.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not in like a
She was
bad
trying
way.
to
though.
promote the merch.
You're dead serious?
I think she's trying to have fun with your show after being like I was an asshole to Kirk.
I don't know. I don't get gay humor, so maybe.
Okay.
It could be. She's quirky.
No.
All right, so chicken fries gay. Okay. Fantastic. That's a gay show then.
Yeah.
Gay J Hawk and Bianna the Chicken Sisters.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
That sounds like a what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong
You
with
seem
that at all.
nervous, Mick.
No, I'm not nervous.
Are you making some you get no chance with her now.
No, you can't say that.
You're a guy.
You can't say that. You see this hair? Come
You're a
on.
guy, I agree, but you're a guy.
No, it doesn't matter. Again, it's a phase. She's going through it.
You're the one who's not being supportive.
I am
Yeah,
being
you're
supportive.
so
I'm saying I think it's a
anti-gay.
phase. If she's 100% gay, then that's great. I support it too.
You mean 100% gay?
I think if you listen to the clip, there's context to her saying,
Oh.
you know, I've kind of gone through it with
struggling with
guys.
the guys.
Yeah, I've gone through it with the guys. Maybe I am. Maybe I have to go to girls. She's just
I
having
got
fun.
you.
She's had a tough relationship. Take her a break.
If she came to our house.
You didn't tell the rules about Hudson the dog cage.
Actually, I did.
Mom, I asked you not to.
Well,
Hudson's just an idiot. No one likes him anyway. He bullies everyone. It was just my turn to be his target.
why?
I don't know. First, he went after Corey because Corey told everyone.
We hear the
their
shock in
pronouns are
Mariska
they,
Hargitay's
them.
voice here. Ready?
And Hudson started calling Corey a fairy.
What?
So then I said that I was bi. And that there's no shame in being true to yourself.
That's right, Noah. So you stood up for Corey and stood up for yourself. And that is incredibly brave.
Well, it's my truth. I just hadn't told anybody before.
Well, thank you for telling me.
No big deal. It's not like I have a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's just not fair for anybody to be left out.
Damn right.
I hear that.
Let's go eat now.
I'm really proud of you.
Okay. Anyway, could we go eat now?
There you go. It's a great scene.
Who is that
great.
for? Like,
That's
who is that
great.
targeted for?
Mariska, what's her last name? Mariska Hargitay. What's her name? Hargitay. I was getting her name wrong.
Yeah.
Is very woke.
Oh.
So the show, like, I was watching, Harry and I got super into these because they're just very funny to watch. You know, one of the episodes, something happened. This was like 2021 or something. And like the end of the episode, she kind of turns and looks at her desk and there's a Ruth Bader Ginsburg picture. And she's
This show's awesome.
because you know those MIPD officers are super liberal.
Of course. Yeah.
Famously liberal. But I love it. I love it. That's my truth. Anyway, so that's chicken fries truth. Mm-hmm. Katie Nolan ripping me.
So then we can get this involves chicken fry.
Well, I don't think I've
which is
ever-
perfect.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
It
Really?
involves chicken fry. So Katie Nolan does this whole
What's
spiel.
going on with those two?
I don't know. This is
What's
now.
going on,
this,
Mick?
this feels like a setup, Dave. What is going on?
So her opening segment is called The Yap. It's where she just rants for 10 minutes.
She's
Yeah.
ranting.
Yeah, she's just ranting.
She's
on.
letting
Start
rip.
every pod.
Hold on.
with-
She's
Every
ripping.
pod.
She just, what do kids call it? From the, I don't know.
Yapping, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Almost
I
like
get
she wanted to steal like the yak, but because somebody's already doing it, she went with the yap. Is what it's
No,
called.
I
it.
think
And she's actually from Boston.
She is from Boston. That's-
It's just irony all over the place here. Go ahead.
We start every pod with a yap. And that's just me talking to you about whatever's running through this brain of mine. And today, I know we've only been a podcast for one day to you, but like we've practiced some of these, and this is the truest yap of all. I don't have a real point here, but this thing's been stuck in my craw, and I figured we'd talk about that a little bit. What's up with the online? What's going on
What?
on the internet?
What?
What is
Hold on. This is Katie Seinfeld?
what's up?
Is,
with
is
the
she alone,
online?
by the way? Is
What's
there any
going
other-
on with
She's
the internet?
alone. She's alone for the yap. Oh God. Yes.
Why is it www? what is this?
So she goes on for 10 minutes here just about how the internet is now just mean.
What about the outer net? Whatever happened to that? Nobody talks about that guy. You got screwed. The yap. I'm going to do the yap every day. I think I do the yap every day.
I think it's a podcast, so it's going through anybody's
Correct.
brain and you're speaking, right?
Beyond
I don't think
average
it's just-
yap.
Yeah, exactly.
Did
I'm
she
listening to
launch
that.
this herself or is somebody paying
This is
her
with
for
Sirius
it?
XM.
Trust
and
me, she's
they're
being,
compensating.
as always, being funded and returning nothing.
Yes. So she goes on for about 5.5 minutes on how the internet's mean and where she.
Who? Her?
She on her own, yes. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm saying internet's mean to whom?
Just in general.
Just in general, the internet is just a mean place.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
No shit,
a hot
Katie.
take.
The reason why she gets paid is because of the internet.
Yeah, like take your
Popularity,
check. Like
and-
what? See if she wants to come on. Legitimately, see if she wants to come on. All right. Jesus Christ.
Dave, do you have a relationship with her? Like, do you know her?
No. No, I just thought she was good. Like
I have never
Barstool.
spoken to her.
Yeah.
She was never on EEI?
No. Amazingly. Like, I'm stunned they haven't given her $2 million a year. That'd be terrible. Like, that's actually shocking.
So she talks about how the internet is mean for another 5.5 minutes.
It is?
And then she gets to an example she would like to bring up.
Mad. I'm a woman. I grew up
Damn right.
with internalized misogyny. I admit that about myself now. I'm embarrassed about it. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's something I constantly work on. I thought I was doing the work and I thought I was crushing it. And then when I found out that the Blake Lively thing was actually maybe me getting got, I was like, damn it,
Hold on.
I thought we...
What the fuck are we talking about here?
She's starting a rant and she's about to get to the...
What does it have to do with Blake Lively, though?
She's
Yap. Okay, it's just her thought.
Yeah,
I understand that, but
she's just saying the internet's so mean, like trying to tear
I have
Blake
never had
Lively.
an interaction with her. Literally not one, I don't think.
It's about to bury you here.
No kidding.
I just watched like a specific thing happen where like snark subreddits, where people go to like bitch. I don't think they're like in general the worst thing on earth. I don't think they're probably very healthy. But whatever about them, I'm not saying shut them all down.
Sounds like, first of all, as usual, Mr. Misogyny, sounds like she's criticizing the sisters to some extent.
Yep.
Is this where this is
Now
going?
she wants women to be quiet?
Sounds it.
It's trying to censor the snark Reddit pages?
This is ridiculous.
But I went to a snark subreddit where they're snarking on this woman, a woman that, look, and you can dislike a woman and not be a misogynist. Let's just say that for anybody who's going to play dumb here. You can have women that you have an opinion on that you're like, I don't like that person. But they're snarking on this woman, and then somebody...
Hold on, before we get to me. Doesn't she, isn't this the yap? What, she just can't say by the chicken scissor's name?
She doesn't want him.
Why?
She doesn't address it at all?
Not once. It's
weird.
Nope, doesn't say her
Why
name.
are
exactly
people
what she's
so
talking
fucking
about.
weird?
Wow. I wonder if they have any pre-existing relationships.
What are you suggesting?
Not like that.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
well, I mean, what?
Not like that. No.
I don't know.
Not like that. Well, she obviously knows Portnoy.
I don't really think that
They
well.
used to interact. She used to
but
be
not
around
like-
Barstool.
Really?
She did. Yeah. She did a couple different things. She did a couple different. I just over the years.
Well,
I remember her
clearly,
being
clearly her and Chicken Fry are talking. Like this is an odd battle to fight.
It's
No,
kind of difficult to just like stumble on that Reddit. That
be very
snark
clear about
page.
this. I made fun of Chicken Fry because Chicken Fry
Be
pretended to be
careful.
a Taylor
Be
Swift.
be
pretended to be a
careful.
Taylor Swift fan.
Right.
She's not. Like that's clear.
And Mike made some stupid comment.
She's the biggest phony in the history of civilization for
agree with that.
There's nothing worse. You can't give me another example. This one doesn't exist. And then she called Dave and cried, and Dave fired me. So if you're Katie Nolan, when she's not busy cleaning up John Skipper's fucking cocaine off the table at ESPN, hiding it so he doesn't get fired, she should probably know the full story before she yaps. Is that what it is, yaps?
She's yapping.
And she's welcome to come on here and have a discussion. I promise we won't say anybody's real names. Okay? That's fair. I know.
Allude to everything. Just allude to everything.
Just allude there. It's a yap. You don't want to get in trouble. But go ahead. Now I'm annoyed. Go ahead.
But they're snarking on this woman, and then somebody outside of their community says something really negative about that woman, and they lift that person up as like, yeah, this person gets it. This guy's on our side.
But the irony of that is what, Katie? Go ahead.
And I happen to know that guy's not on your side at all. That guy hates all of us. That guy hates women. That guy's been hating women out loud for a really long time. You don't know that in the snark subreddit because you don't know this guy, because this guy has never spoken to you as an audience because he doesn't think about you like that, because he doesn't respect you like that. But now he's talking negatively about this woman you don't like. And ironically, you don't like her because you think she's not a girl's girl. And I'm watching you lift up this guy, being like, this guy's our king. And I want to be like, no, he's not. No, he's not. And I don't know what the answer is. Do your own research. Wow.
Good thing. I called Aaron Andrews a bitch once, dummy. Like they can Google it if you'd like. If a woman stinks, like Katie Nolan, who has no talent, has ever drawn a dime in her life, I'll say they stink. If a guy like Mike Manansky, who's never drawn a dime in his life, stinks, I say he stinks. Like I'm an equal opportunity critic. If you don't like that, if it makes you more comfortable to say I'm a misogynist that way, if that's the only card by what is it, episode 2 of this lousy thing?
Episode 2, yeah.
If that's all you got, you better keep dealing, because you're gonna run out really quick. You already sound like you're nuts going through subreddits or bringing the chicken fry, not saying it. So you should probably put the phone down, enjoy the millions you've stolen, and just go away. And I don't care if you have 7 dicks or 48 vaginas. It doesn't matter to me. If you stink, I say you stink. We can go through the list. We've done this forever. I've said about 5 million guys and about 18 girls. So, and you're one of them. You're a 0.
What is her problem? She says that you don't try to target the same audience as them. Like, why would you've never pretended to either. Like, I feel like if you started doing that, it'd be the biggest pandering, you'd look like a stooge.
Try to get me fired. Chicken Fry tried to get me fired. So, I mean, you might not agree, but that was my take on it.
I know what you're saying.
I went after her. Like, so, I mean, that's the way it is. If a guy does it, if it's K Marco, I'll go after her. If it's Chicken Fry, I'll go after her. If it's Katie Nolan, I'd go after her. If it's Bob Murchison, I'd go after him. If it's Shirley, I'd go after her. If it's Sam Kennedy, I'd go after him. It doesn't matter to me. Very simple. Equal opportunity critic, offender, however you want to do it. And she's digging through. This is her yap for her second episode.
I mean, that's the yappiest yap I think we're ever going to get.
She sounds like she's a whiny 70-year-old woman.
Yeah, she's a 0. I mean, she's a 0. Like, I don't, she's never had a successful thing in her entire career.
You guys have never like had an interaction other than social media and you talking about her on the show? Like, you've never talked to her?
I've never spoken to her in my entire life.
She sounds passionate hatred right there.
Never one.
I think she's in like the Sarah Spain world though. So she's been surrounded by these people who like probably the Julie DeCaros, that world.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand it. It's very strange. Seeing it, just looking at her, she blocked. She doesn't block me on Twitter. So yeah, very weird. I don't, I'd be happy to talk to her. I don't really get her point. I don't, other than Erin Andrews, but she can slap me around all day. That's fair criticism. I don't really know what else she's talking about.
Well, you probably said she has no talent.
She has no talent.
Right.
But I don't care. But it's nothing to do with her being
that's exactly.
There's nothing to do with her being a woman. I mean, I agree she's been moved up because she's a woman, the position where mostly women don't get moved up. But that's helped her in her career.
Right.
I mean, would she dispute that?
No, that's why she has the job on Sirius. Why she got the first
Yeah,
job
good for
on
her.
Fox.
I mean, I don't blame her, but she stinks. Like, I don't know.
She's got to be pretty deep in that because it's not like the system. It's not like you're every post. In the
No,
sisters. You're like,
I'm sure I'm not.
You're like 1 every 50 or something.
Right.
And she was trying to like rally the troop. Like, you could hear her voice. She was getting really into it.
When was
almost.
that?
That was, I think, either Friday release.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Friday
bombarded
morning.
by tweets over the
Yeah.
weekend. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It didn't stop.
I was literally just randomly going to listen to see if it sucked. And that was
That
the
is
first
crazy.
thing. Yeah.
But she thinks, I don't know. Again,
Is there chance that she's referencing Portnoy and not you?
No, Porter's on her side, on Chicken Fry's side.
The snark page doesn't lift up.
Okay,
Portnoy.
yeah, you're right.
No,
you're right.
think
I
about
just
how,
meant
think
his
about how
history.
small an audience.
Also, there are like a ton of Reddit snark. Like, literally titled snark.
Oh, I don't know.
I
don't spend much
It's the
time.
first one I've ever heard.
But like, think of the time. It's her second show. Think of how minute that is. Like, for the person listening to her talk about sports, she's talking.
They don't even- yeah, you'd have no
What is she
idea.
fucking talking? You have to
Right.
give some context.
And she does it in a vague way, not even calling people by their name. So what audience does she think this
It's
resonates
crazy,
with?
crazy. I almost feel bad for her. I'm sure she's a nice person. People say she's a nice person, but jeez. Again, if you can't handle it, I don't know what to say. If you're a guy and you stink, I think you stink. If you're a girl, I guess I'm one of the few left who does that. I know Dave doesn't. Portnoy. So like, I don't know. But sorry for Katie Nolan that I don't think I've never spoken to her. That I'm sure of. Maybe we've interacted on Twitter before. I don't think so.
Think she'll come on?
No. Right, Dave?
Definitely not.
Justin, no chance, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, she wouldn't even say my name.
No.
So there you go. Interesting. I didn't expect to hear that.
Yeah.
And again, I got, what is this? Oh. People are saying it was an earthquake around here?
I felt that earlier.
You did?
Yes, I swear to God, I was going to say something, but you were in the middle of something.
Really? Let me see.
Like during the show? Like
Yeah.
in the last 35 minutes?
It shook like
You felt it?
underneath us. Yeah.
Really? What?
I felt
Yeah.
the
I didn't feel it at all.
Earthquake
Desk.
4.1 occurred 12 minutes ago east of Portsmouth, New Hampshire? 4 minutes ago, yeah. There you go.
Is that the first earthquake ever here?
Off the course in York. No, it happens.
We've had a couple.
4 point. Was that decent? 4.1.
I think didn't something happen last year with that? I feel
Is
like
that
An
right?
earthquake?
something-
Am I crazy? I thought that.
Yeah, something happened.
So they just categorize these things as all like together because like I think an earthquake, I think like streets cracking and
Yeah. Well, this is smaller ones.
gotcha.
That's you felt that, Justin.
I did, yes.
You didn't say anything.
No, because you were in the middle of a
feels
rant. I didn't want to.
Feels stolen.
I swear on my life. Swear on Bubba's life.
Okay. Oh, we could say Super Bowl for DraftKings. So this is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl 59?
Yes.
What number does it get like silly? Like Super Bowl 86? Does that sound dumb?
Let's say over 100.
Yeah. You just call it the Super Bowl at that point? I was 110? Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. There you go. Scoring touchdowns is key to hoisting the... Whose trophy is it for the Super Bowl, Justin? Who's it named after?
It's Vince Lombardi.
There you go. What team did you coach, Dave?
The Packers.
You got it.
There you go.
And you have a shot to score big by betting on them at DraftKings Sportsbook, the number one place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet just $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. And by the way, if you think Chad Finn writing a story about Katie Nolan coming up with that is a coincidence?
Yeah,
just saying. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KIRK. That's code KIRK for new customers. Get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And I am guaranteeing a Chiefs victory in that game. Guarantee. Well, what do you got playing against sports, guys?
Big news with Ryan Whitney in the Spit and Chicklets. Does he consult you at all with the behind-the-scenes workings and get your input on the Yandel versus RA? And
No. We spoke about the RA situation a little bit a few months ago, but no, I would have no idea about that. That's a ring shrinks conversation.
it seems like this must have started before the Stanley Cup issue with RA. That the more,
I don't know much. I don't know the specifics of that. I don't really know what you're saying. I know RA's had some trouble. So
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like knowing nothing. It feels like that's a replacement, right?
Yes,
Is that? Do you listen to the show?
a little bit depends on the
Dave?
interview. but
I don't think that's a replacement situation. I think Keith Gandel's been doing shit with
Okay,
Spit
he's been
Chicklets
off
for
the
years.
show now, RA, for like 8 months or something.
Right, but I don't think Spit and Chicklets would be hurting to have both of them on the team in whatever capacity anyway. So
Yeah,
I think
I'm
RA,
just
when
saying-
he's ready or they're ready to have him back, will be back.
Or maybe
They've
not.
been expanding too. Like they have the game notes. They have Merles and those guys.
They've been there for a while, though, right?
Right. That's what I mean. Like I
Yeah.
think RA could find maybe even if he's not on Spin Chicklets every episode, he could find a way back into the world. Maybe something with those guys instead.
Maybe. I know nothing, so yeah, I don't know. There's your first note?
No,
Why'd you say?
we've covered some of them.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
No.
Okay.
I want to know, Mick, when is the trip with the lady friend?
Which not happening. No.
Oh, that's over,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
What did she
Don't
do to
pay
you?
attention.
Not good.
Oh, yeah, New York. Yeah, what
Yeah,
happened? Was it
not
the hair?
No, just rushed. I probably rushed everything as usual. So
Did you get the
What do
jacket?
you mean by that?
just the usual. I rushed it.
Do you get too clingy?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I think it was
It's Mama's boy,
I think
Nick.
I think it's two people trying to make something work that wasn't there.
Oh, you just wanted sort of
Yeah.
the magic.
Yeah, and it was more of the talk.
How did it end?
You probably shouldn't come. yeah,
Oh, but I thought it was
You
casual.
took
like,
that.
were
You
just-
understood that.
It wasn't like a bad thing. It was just maybe this is a little rushed, and it wasn't a good time for her. It wasn't a good time for me. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal.
You mean like she was having her monthly or
No,
not a
it's
good
probably,
time?
I probably think there's another guy there. It was probably
Oh, really?
Yeah, most likely. But it is what it is.
It's not right.
Yeah, it's,
Did she hear you fucking around about it on the show and then decide?
no, I don't think so.
He wasn't really
I've never
even-
really. She doesn't have Twitter that I know of. But
He wasn't like super like.
No, but we were. I was like, oh, he's joining New York to get
no,
pussy.
that wouldn't have been. That would have came up. I would imagine if that was the one. But no, it's more of my own problems.
Anything else on the horizon?
No.
Nothing. Lay low right now.
Yeah, I'm laying completely
Good.
low.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
Okay.
wait till the summertime. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right. Yeah.
We got a case coming up. We got to work.
We do.
You know?
We gotta
That's what I
work.
tell people.
That's true. You guys are not allowed to
Yeah.
ejaculate during the case.
There you go.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Keep it in. Keep the anger in. What else you got?
You're a trivia team.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you've been forced to settle.
No. Forced? I can do what I want.
The Clemmer issue, he's a worse version of you in every
Yeah,
category.
but I don't need. But Robbie can do the mashup and the music stuff, so I don't really need it. I think it's just funny to have Clemmer around. I like the comedy of Clemmer, like just being around. And I think he does have some baseball spots that I don't know. I think he'll be. I think Clemmer will be. I think Clemmer will help me when sometimes I can't quite remember something. I think he'll be able to throw out names like Rico couldn't do that.
True.
So I think it's like a decent sounding board.
But you did say the college basketball and football.
There's only one a game though, so they don't do both.
Okay.
I thought about that. They never do both, so that will be our phone a friend. And we'll have to have a great.
Clemmer knows
phone a
like
friend.
general sports knowledge, like even like
Yeah,
not
but
about
I,
baseball.
college is weak though.
Yeah, okay.
Like, and I'm weak post 2000 college football and basketball, so that'll have to be our call. We have to have that. That is definitely true. And really, like, I think we'll get to the final 8. So really, it just comes down to will they be able to answer the questions for us in those games. 8-4, 4-2, 3 games. We'll have them set up. Can they get those right? Then we'll be okay. If not, it's going to cost us. But yeah, I wasn't really sure where else to go.
Did the commissioner have any role in this presenting names to you?
That'd be controversial.
Not really, but he's done that with other teams. Like he'll do that with other players. He'll, there was the talk about me going with Tommy and Glenny, right? But that felt a little too super teamish. If Smitty doesn't come back, which I don't even know. There was Frank
Season
talk
starts
briefly.
soon, though.
Yeah, next week, right?
Yeah, Super Bowl.
I thought there was a chance he was going to show up yesterday to the stream.
That would have been a great play.
I
by
saw
him.
someone tweet about it. I think it was Nate tweeted, and I was like, "Oh, that would be a good move by him if he just showed up."
I mentioned it to Dave a couple weeks ago. He didn't say anything, so I don't get the sense. I mean, he hasn't been in the. He ever was, but he hasn't been in the office. That was what, September?
Yeah,
October.
October was right after we finished filming Surviving. He was wounded at Surviving. Like he was legitimately gutted when he was the first guy or second guy out. He was like upset. So I have no idea what's going on with him.
And the game was in Philly, so I think he
probably went, right?
He has to.
I guess, yeah.
It's part of his deal now.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah,
I
he's
forgot
got to
about
go to
that.
every game.
That is true. Yeah. That is true. Yeah. What else, Dave or Justin?
Do you make any of this Bradley Stein reappearing out of nowhere this weekend?
Felt very arm waving, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I said the other day I didn't remember him, and then
I just remember what we
I
were
did
talking
once
about.
we started talking about it, but
That Steve gave us a voicemail from his.
see, I don't remember that. Like I remember that, but I don't remember anything.
I don't even remember like how it all started though. He had a parody account. We outed it.
I believe he was selling advertisements for Clemmer
And Mike.
and Mike.
Oh, right.
So I don't know. I
Well,
don't know what he
happens?
thinks.
Like he's gone for was it 3 years ago?
No, probably a year.
And what brought him back
I
in?
thought it was more than that.
Oh, maybe 2
2
years.
years.
2 years.
2 years ago. That's what I mean. Like what?
Well,
So
yeah.
he's just bored. He's not getting
No,
attention.
the KMS history account.
Ah,
he saw
okay.
his name and then was
But,
like, yeah,
but it's not us. Like I don't
right.
really care. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't find them particularly interesting. I don't think. Am I missing something or no?
I don't know who he is outside of that. He tried to do that with those guys 2 years ago. So,
And he said he demanded like Montante
That'll
here
go
if he's
well.
here.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
It's not going to happen. So like what, like why is he making just, like anybody else, you want to come in. And if you don't, I think.
Right.
I don't know. Any new third chairs are emerging?
We're still going through the vetting process for some newbies. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
What happened to Freddie's Birdies?
Freddie's Birdies couldn't because of work today, which is probably a good
Oh,
thing,
he
to
was
be
originally
honest.
scheduled?
Yeah.
Well, he was going to
No,
be the filling guy.
Pat Ford was originally
Yeah.
scheduled.
What happened to him?
Where's he?
Pat Ford had a work thing. He couldn't.
Gee, everybody's bailing. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus
Birdman, and then
Christ.
Birdman bailed for Wednesday on me this morning. So
He
that's,
did?
Yep.
What are you going to get?
Yep. We're thinking through it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I feel like it's a little quick. Like Freddie had a moment the other day. And I feel
Yeah,
it's probably a little too quick.
yeah,
That was a
Monday-
bad call. But his main thing was to be the filling guy because he lives so close.
He's almost better as a bitching caller.
I know.
Like he's a reoccurring bitch caller, I think.
Yeah.
What else? What else you got?
You brought up the Big Ev and the Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that no advertisers never tried to run like a weight loss thing with these overweight people at
Stunned. They
Barstool?
had to have at some point. Like you have like 50 people that could do it. I don't like.
It seems like a salesperson.
All fatso.
Isn't
layup.
that what Factor is kind of?
That's not really a weight loss though. They don't promote it as they promote as healthy eating. You're talking like a traditional weight loss program.
Yeah, like even a New York City gym come in and say we're
it's
gonna.
crazy.
That would be a good reality show for Barstool, like a Biggest Loser Barstool version. That would be good.
Well, they
That
have
would
the
be
gym
good.
in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that full.
But you could legitimately say we could lose 1,000 pounds as an office.
Yes.
Like the
yeah.
like the office
Yeah,
episode where they
absolutely.
like you could
That'd be funny.
Like Big Ev, even the new golf guy, he's enormous.
Oh, yeah.
Frank's lost a lot of weight, but he could lose more weight. I mean, you just go around everyone, and there are people there who are just like 20 pounds overweight, 30 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
They eat like shit, and they're drinking and up late, and easy.
I heard Tate say that he's gained 40 pounds since he
I
started
saw
full
that.
time, which is
I
crazy.
saw
Like,
that.
he doesn't-
Nuts.
that is wild.
But if you live in that Chicago office, they just graze. You were there.
yeah,
they just
sit there.
They just
Yeah.
bring food, and even when what the hell was I just there? The reunion.
I was
They
stunned.
brought
that day.
pasta.
Well, you literally
in.
don't have to leave. They have their own kitchen. They have their own chef. They have their own
Yeah.
gym. They have like.
No, never. What were you gonna say?
Me and Mike sat down to watch the Unnamed show because that's the only reason why we were there, right? We
Right.
were there for your show.
Oh,
and
right,
doing all
yeah,
that. The entire office sat down to watch the Unnamed show, and it was just like appointment television. That was what they
Yes,
do.
yeah.
I was like, "This is what you guys do."
Yeah.
Just
Every
watching
time I'm
the
there,
Unnamed
and
show.
I walk out for our name. It's like they're like,
The
they're
whole
all
office,
there.
Yeah,
It's
it's like,
very
this is
strange.
an hour and a half of your day.
But no, I've often thought that. But, I as lazy and dumb as sales, they had to have thought of that. I mean, that's like a child would think of that. I would think,
I'm
right?
shocked it hasn't happened.
Yeah. I would do with us, with our people, with like the Montantes and Justins and
Coleman.
I'm gonna be super.
Coleman looks good though.
Coleman does
looks slim.
better.
Coleman looks good.
He does.
Coleman doesn't weigh himself either. He said
No?
two both not weighing themselves.
Okay. Is Coleman in anytime soon?
No, he said he's gonna try to come up here sometime soon though.
Okay.
He's ripping packs.
You could just do it here. I mean,
That's true.
you can do it anywhere. Is that like a...
Well,
Is
they
it
have,
decent?
they have a whole office set up for it, I think.
Sure, I understand that. That's super fancy. But yeah. What do you have, Mick? You have notes? I saw you
Yeah, I
have
got
notes.
random stuff.
Go ahead.
I started reading a book. Listen to this. Yeah, this is very sporadic. This is like, I don't even know how. I got watching, the YouTube channel Blackjack Apprenticeship. It's like the guy who
I know.
teaches, yeah.
What is
so
it?
I just got he's the guy who teaches blackjack.
Yeah.
So I got watching that. So my mind was on blackjack. I thought of that movie 21.
It's
and
a
then
book.
I bring it down
And
the house.
Mesrick book, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been reading that. I'm like
pretty good.
150 pages in.
Yeah, I
Almost.
never saw the movie. I read the book, yeah.
So I saw the movie, and everybody always says the book's better than the movie. So I actually gave it a try,
book is
knowing
better
the
than the
ending, but it is really good.
Probably. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, it's great.
It's good. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a good book.
Yeah.
Do you need to know, like, what can you learn about blackjack? Like, I know blackjack. Like, what can you learn from watching that?
Just gotta
Like
learn.
how they.
Justin doesn't know how to play, but...
Well, he has had on people that
You're
like
terrible,
have beat the
honestly.
system. And like, they'll tell,
count- but-
counting the cards, spotting weak dealers, stuff
My
like
buddy
that.
Matt Quinn and I tried to do that after we read the book when that first came out.
Yeah.
We were in Vegas after like 45 seconds. We're like,
Yeah, this
what
is
the
it.
fuck? Like,
Yeah.
we had no idea. And like when it's two of you and
Yeah.
no one else is connected, you have no chance.
But really good book.
Yeah,
Really
it's a
into
good
it.
book.
It's the first book that I've picked up in a long time and actually like interested in reading. 20 minutes goes by, let's blink of an eye.
There
It's
you
good.
go, Mick. See?
I'm into it.
There you go.
Remind me of the KMS book club. Where's that?
I don't know, Mick.
I'm trying to get
top
Mutt,
priority.
I'm trying to get Mutt back involved. I almost
How's he
asked
gonna get involved?
Well, I almost asked you, is Mutt allowed on Mutt?
read?
He was big in the KMS book club.
Allowed
Does
on
anybody
what?
listen to the show around here? Mutt's idea was
You
the
think I
KMS
remember
book club.
anything
He
about
did-
the
he did
show?
like the book club
Jesus
idea.
Christ.
Is Mutt allowed where?
Is he allowed on Mike and the Minifans?
No. He's banned from... No, he can't do anything.
All right, fine.
You know the answer to that.
I almost asked. I was going to message you and ask you, but
No. Who's on this week?
I don't know yet. That's a good question. We still have to fill the void. How did you feel?
Colleen
about
is
the-
in for Friday if you want to have him.
Really,
What?
Dave?
My father-in-law's in town. I don't know if I can do that. I know.
Oh boy.
He's gonna have... Well, he'll be a little busy, won't he?
Haven't we done enough with me lately? You brought it up. Haven't we done enough with my family life lately?
Boy, not enough of the boy. I don't know if it was mentioned
What a
about
cunty
that.
move. What a cunty
By
move.
me?
No, by the caller.
That was Dan Newton.
Yeah.
You spend the entire day with.
Yeah. No, I won't be spending the day with Dan Newton.
Why not?
And don't DM us anymore that you're on the line, that you want to be bumped up the charts or anything like that. And why don't you stop with your
Hey,
little,
Colleen,
and why don't you
I know.
stop with your little, like, we got to come up, what was it, a new nickname for Big Cat? Like, let's stop doing the polls.
There's the Colleen I
Let's
like.
stop doing that,
There's-
you cunt. Like, that's
There's
a big
my Colleen right there.
fatso. Yep.
Well, you could have not swung at the pitch.
Yeah, I think it's because it's come up 7 times. That's now running like 2 years.
I've
and
tried.
I think
If you've noticed, I've purposely not.
I noticed it. Yes,
Yeah,
I
okay.
appreciated that. Yeah.
But eventually, I'm like, what, this is strange. Like I don't.
Yeah, there's nothing I can say about it. That's why also I lie. I can't say anything about the show because it's not my thing. I didn't. First of all, people are saying like he outed him. I didn't out anybody because we're literally the only ones who don't know. Does that make sense? The family.
So he lives
So
an
I didn't
outed
out
life.
anybody. Right? Yes, absolutely.
But he hasn't told you guys.
Correct. But does he have to? I don't fucking know. But I don't.
It's just weird. I think.
It is what it is.
My thing is, how does Dan and Newton?
That's why I said like it's weird for me where I feel like sometimes like do I present it as do I bring up the topic, but does that put him on the spot and he doesn't want to talk about it with the family because he hasn't for
Well, your
this
dad's a
long.
homophobe. I mean, that's part of
It's
it.
not even a joke, please.
It's inappropriate though.
So actually, it was a good joke, and then I had a good rebuttal back. So,
What was the joke?
I forget it now.
So Dan Newton messaged to be moved up the line and calls.
Oh yeah, he's done that in the past all the time. Yeah.
Wow.
And like, yeah, why don't you keep tipping
Now
us off to your
that's-
like your shitty EEI calls? Like,
That's
we
gay.
know
That's
yeah.
gay.
I don't think Steve would allow that, Dave. Too. I'm
What's that?
surprised you comply with that.
No, we don't
We
comply.
don't.
Oh, okay,
He
good. There you
DMs
go.
us.
There you- I thought. Okay, all right.
This is gonna be an icy.
He asked to when Big Cat was on the phone. He's like, "Let Dan and Newton call in to confront Big Cat."
Yeah, boy. Oh boy.
Would have killed that. You know?
Oh, not great.
Jesus Christ.
When is he spending time with you guys?
He's
Laconia.
the contest
Oh.
winner in Laconia.
But what is it, like the day before or
No,
the
day of?
Day of. Okay.
Who won? Who won last? It was somebody last year.
Last year, I believe it was.
Someone was chatty,
What was his
wasn't it?
name? He was from New York. People thought he was gay. He was on Mike and the Minifans.
Ryan Glassspiegel won?
No.
Oh.
Is it Ochoa?
Colleen's brother?
Ocella. Yeah.
Ocella. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. As you guys know,
You had it with Glass-Steagall. You didn't have to take it a step further. You just had it. Yeah.
Well, I heard New York. Well, as Dan Newton will find out, there's nothing more friendly to that. Kirk Minahan, afternoon of a live show.
Sure. Oh, it's.
But wasn't Steve like super chatty in Portland?
Well, he was
or something?
fucking hammered.
Okay. All right.
And he was like, I remember Casey and Jeff were like, is he always like this? Steve's like, yeah, I got my gun. He's like, wait. Like, were you there?
No, but he did the same thing at Sacco.
Yeah.
Hey, Kirk, do you want to hear the story about my black cock?
That's right.
Hector, my black cock.
He's like, it's a black
She
cock.
hung her knockers out at a Nats game.
All right. What else?
God. Let's see here. I don't want to do. Did you see the Ryan Reynolds shit where he interrupted Hugh Jackman like a piece of shit that he is?
What was Hugh Jackman doing?
He's doing a one-man show. Yeah.
Okay. Good for him. He's dating somebody though. Sutton Foster is her name. I saw this on my For You feed. Yeah. She's a Broadway person, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Woman.
This reminded me real quick. I had no idea. This is so random, sorry, but Jerry Seinfeld dated a high schooler?
Shoshana Lowenstein.
I had no idea about this. I found this out on Twitter yesterday.
She was in high school when they dated.
It's creepy.
Yes. It
He was in his
very
like late 30s, picking her up
least.
at school.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
It was on Long
very
Island.
creepy.
Yes.
Creepy.
I think her name was Shoshana Lowenstein, right? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. I read that and I was like, this can't be true. Went right to Google and it was true.
It was a weird thing in history.
Like the age gap isn't even that weird. It's the fact she was in high school.
He's erased that from his.
Yeah.
She was 17. He was 38.
The age gap is fine. The 20 years, whatever.
Well, sure.
But not when you're a high school friggin' junior.
If he's 62 and she's 40 or something,
Yeah,
maybe.
right.
But yeah, he was literally picking her up from high school.
Yeah, it's so
They
creepy.
met in Central Park. Isn't that cute?
That is so creepy.
She was 17 when they first started dating?
Yeah.
Picking her up from school.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Where'd that come from, Mick?
I hit me on Twitter. You guys were talking about something.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman's Broadway girlfriend.
Somehow that came up.
Oh. How old are you?
Me, 29.
I'd be like if you were dating a 7-year-old right
That's
now.
what I mean.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Right, Justin?
Tell Justin.
Too
Yeah,
old.
don't tell
Too
me.
old.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me right now dating a girl in high school.
You should do it for the show.
I'm in.
All right, you're going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good.
in.
Oh, boy.
Colin come by in his car.
Let's get a third row.
You got the winter thing. I got that going too. You got the winter dirty exterior.
Oh, is it dirty? I just got to walk.
Oh, the other day I saw it. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it's going to be dirty in like 2 days. You can't do anything about that in the winter. It sucks.
That's not going to snow or anything.
I know, but it's just a
gonna snow
shit
Wednesday.
on the ground.
Salt in the
Not a
roads.
lot though, right?
No, just a couple inches.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. What are we playing? Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, I mean,
I just saw the picture. I'm like, get this fucking guy off my screen.
I think that's just a PR play, right?
He's
It's
one
just
of
trying
my
to
8 people I hate the most in the world, Ryan Reynolds.
Definitely.
Top 8. Like legitimately.
Do you hate him
top
or his wife more?
him? Oh, him.
Really?
Him. Yeah.
She's pretty annoying.
I know, but I don't care about. He's so fake. He's so forced. I don't like him. The worm will turn on him eventually, I think. Yeah. What else?
Andrew Callahan, that's a Mutt guy, right? He did
Yes.
give you credit on his podcast, at least, for the McDaniels
Good
story.
doggy, yeah.
Now, it was like a week after the news
Like
happened.
12 people listened to it,
Yeah,
but yeah, but
but he
still.
gave you the credit, so that was
Okay,
classic.
thank you, Andrew.
Do you buy into any of those tweets this weekend that Gerard Mayo is trying to get in some kind of legal situation with the
I
Kraft
saw
family?
that. There was a caller, right? One of those guys. Was
Dakota.
Yeah, I don't know. He
Yeah.
could be right. I have no idea. I've not heard that.
What's his case? Like what is he
He's
alleging?
unfairly fired? I don't know why.
Something along those
For
lines.
race or something?
Or did the team tell him to throw games and shit
okay.
like that?
There
There's
you
all this type of speculation
Gotcha.
going on.
Could be a
with it.
similar thing to the Brian Flores situation with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But I know coaches get paid out the duration of their contract.
Yeah, he's getting paid. They're not paying him.
Right.
Like, he's. Well, that's why, nobody's really fired. Like, he's gonna get paid.
Right.
If he gets another job, he gets paid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, McDaniels is how many millions is McDaniels making with the Raiders?
Charlie Weiss, like these guys get. Yeah, it's endless. Yeah. I've heard other Mayo stuff, Dave, but
Such as?
we're working on it, Dave. No,
Yeah, we're digging.
We're digging.
Yeah.
we're digging. You understand?
I have a hot tip, but I'm not gonna say it's breaking news.
Go ahead.
I have a hot tip about a certain Mets first baseman.
Oh no, you going back to the Mets here?
I'm just telling you, I've heard Pete Alonso is a Met.
Huge breaking news.
Are you saying
Sources are telling me Pete Alonso is close to re-signing with the Mets.
Sources are telling you Pete Alonso's close
Got that
to
message
signing
on
with the Mets.
after the
Wasn't
press
there-
conference with Cohen on Saturday.
kind
they
of
had.
critical.
Yeah,
of
wasn't
him.
there something with fans and all the fans were chanting to re-sign him? Like I could see him
Yeah.
doing it, like reacting based off that.
Your sources are telling you it's multiple.
A couple people.
Is this the same as the Juan Soto source?
No. This is people who I've met during that saga.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Reporters, they talk.
Sure.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, they don't talk to me, but yeah. Well, good. Well, good for you, Mick.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll see.
Pete, are you reporting that? Or are you
Saying
speculating?
sources are telling me that. Sources are telling me Pete Alonso is close to re-signing with the New York Mets.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, we definitely will.
Yeah.
Okay. What else
This
you guys?
program's got a good track record of breaking news. So
That's true.
nobody likes to.
That is true. That is true.
Did you see that you
Give
were,
you credit?
I said you credit.
Oh, thank you, Mick. I was saying the first one credits you was me. What's that?
you were already right about the Elon Musk Donald Trump relationship? Did you see some of that?
Yeah.
Is that they are limiting?
Of course. Too weird for Trump.
Trump had a hell of a weekend.
Trump's makeup is getting crazy though. It's like getting insane at this
The
point.
bronzer.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I would tell him to stop doing it. It's like the Pamela Anderson thing. Just let it go.
He's always had it.
yeah,
Like if
that's
he
the
did
thing.
nothing, I wonder what it would look
Like
like.
30% less.
Yeah.
It looks nuts now. Like
Yeah.
it's like you can see the divide has never been more clear.
Yeah.
The hair too. The hair
Somebody just
looks
does
too
it.
new.
Yeah. Somebody just does it for him in the morning.
I would assume so.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
he's
do
not-
anything.
he's
He
not doing
just wakes
himself.
up. Let's go.
Yes. What a weird job.
Kathy
that is.
Cullinane thinks him and Melania are in like an actual relationship. Like they're actually in
come on.
love with
Come
each
on.
other.
Oh yeah, she definitely signed up for this.
Fucking please. They don't
Come
sleep in
on.
the same room.
She thinks that?
There's no
She's a
way.
hardcore
Yeah,
Republican?
She loves Trump. I
This
think
was
it's just
breakfast
like-
talk yesterday?
Yeah, it was breakfast talk. I was trying to tell her.
Oh, you were teaching her.
Yeah.
You were
Well, I give her the news.
you're in charge of the yeah.
Right.
Were you cooking yesterday or no?
No way. Please.
Bacon? What'd you have?
Bacon was there, and they were eating it, so they're not scared of getting dementia anytime soon. Which is
Oh, yeah,
fine
what
for-
happened? I thought they were
which is
gonna-
fine for me. I'm the closest with them, so I can manipulate the will and all that stuff.
Oh, that's good.
There you go,
Yeah.
Dave.
That's a win. Yeah, it's a win.
Did they weigh in on the Alex Cooper situation with the house? They didn't weigh in on that?
No, I didn't ask him about that. No.
Good.
No.
Good. All right. What else? What do you got?
I saw you decked out in some Penn State gear. Have you come across this "We Are" thing? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, we are Penn State?
Like
We are.
if somebody's if they see you in the elevator and they go, "We are," you going to fire
Well,
back?
in
Penn
case
State?
acceptance thing, it said, we are excited. They're both in capital letters. They have you here. And I said, well, fantastic. Yes, I'm a Penn State guy.
All right, I love it.
Yeah. I decided to adopt all of Jeff Delo's sports teams.
Oh, that's
You're gonna-
awesome.
Yeah,
It's
got a long list
It's
there.
exhausting,
Yeah.
but I am, I'm looking forward to it. There's a Lithuania handball team he's a big fan of. I'll have to go to their games, but yeah.
Fuck off.
I have to be an asshole about it, Jeff. 388 movies last year, man.
It's impressive. It really is. I was.
I don't know if it's impressive or not, but it's
It's impressive for somebody who's up to date on like current events as far as the internet goes. Like you would think he's
Someone
just a
with a
movie
life.
guy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he watches it more than a movie a night.
once he starts having those kids, I think the party's over.
Is that coming?
I don't know. He's getting married. I mean, 4 years from now, I have no idea.
Could be why he's getting married. Never know.
What do you mean?
Some people get married because they're expecting.
what are you
I'm just saying.
what are you
that's-
speculating?
I'm not speculating.
You
I'm
just
saying
said that.
some people get married because there's a baby on the way.
statement is that?
Hey, you're the one talking about him having kids. I'm saying
Well, I'm
maybe
saying
he
he's
is.
getting married. I would
Yeah,
presume
some people
one
get
day.
married when somebody gets into
Do you
a
know
certain
something we
situation.
don't?
No, I'm just saying.
Sounds
I
like
do
you
know.
beans, Dave.
It happens all the time. Just yeah,
Wow.
that happens. I'm not speculating.
It sounds like it's a long engagement though. Like they would have a kid in the interim if that's already. I think.
That'd be nice. You could utilize the kid in the wedding if
flower
that's
girl?
the case. Yeah.
What do you think of that when they've already had the kid and the kid's like a flower girl? You okay with that?
If the kid's older, like 3
Yeah.
years old or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Or I like if the kid is not the father's or something like that. And the do you know where I'm going with that?
Like cinema.
Like yeah,
and
step kid.
the kid is very involved. Yeah, that's a good look. I like that.
Okay, good.
This is. I'm hesitant to bring this up, but
Well,
I'm going to a wedding of Christian's brother in September.
Christian's brother. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know Christian's
He
brother.
was my best friend growing up.
Oh, we've heard his name.
Yeah,
Yes.
his name's Casey.
When's his wedding?
September.
This coming September.
End of September.
Down the Cape.
Somewhere in like Plymouth area. I
Okay.
forget where, but I was informed that the bridesmaids and the groomsmen are a little uneven. And I was asked, or basically told, that I'm going to be walking down the aisle with a dog.
What?
With a dog.
Well, I could just go with like two girls.
Bernie Doodle is with the dog. It's a great dog.
How low are you on the totem pole here?
I think it's because
What's that, Justin?
That sucks.
I know. I think it's because like everybody else maybe is with somebody. Like
Yeah, but they're in the wedding party.
I know. I don't know how it's matching
Or
up.
it's because this isn't a great thing.
What? Why, Dave? What?
You're considered the dog guy. which
I know
isn't a
that's,
good
that's
thing.
kind of how I
That's
look
not
at
a
it. They're
good
like,
thing.
you're never going to be the guy with a girl, so we'll put you with the dog.
Right.
It just feels like you're the last pick.
It's tough. I know.
How many are there? How many are there?
I don't know the answer to that.
So it's like 6 and 5 or
It
something?
was like lightly suggested. Then I was like, oh yeah, I'll do anything. It's
Sure.
their wedding.
It's a good
And then
laugh.
that's what I thought. I thought it was kind of a laugh, and then it was serious. I was like, okay.
That'll get a good,
This is a great move.
yeah, that'll get a good like pop. Like,
I
people
am
be
not
like,
the
oh,
bit. I'm not the bit wedding guy. I want to go sit there.
Well,
do
you agreed
nothing.
to it.
This
Yeah,
is-
because it's her wedding, and I'll do whatever.
If you were
You don't
matched
like her?
up with
I
another
love her.
girl,
She's great.
you'd have to coordinate like your entrance to the reception.
I know.
So now you don't have to do
When
it.
they all dance together, you're gonna dance with the
That's what I
dog?
mean. Exactly.
Yes.
See, like that.
That's a joke.
Or
So
I'm going to
you
be
get-
forced to. Like, yeah,
10 minutes into
dance
this,
with the
it's
dog.
gonna
How many pictures you have to take with this fucking dog now?
Sucks. It does.
How big is the dog?
40 pounds.
Any chance this dog dies before then?
No, she's new. She's fairly. She's only like.
If she dies, you have to like carry a picture of it and walk down.
carry the urn.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
I think this is a great conversation starter with any single girl at this wedding.
that potentially.
That's
it could
true.
help me. It could.
it's a
But
fi-
or
it's a
again,
50-50.
Dave's
It's
right.
50-50.
It's like, oh, you're
Also,
you're
like,
the,
also like this guy's pathetic.
exactly.
It could go either way though. It
Yeah.
depends on how you handle it.
Yeah. I again, it's their wedding. I'll do whatever they want. So, but I didn't expect to be walking down. I didn't expect to be holding a leash.
I
thought I'd be
hate
holding a
that.
hand.
That's not
right. I
I mean,
if this was brother Al, I'd throw a huge fit. But
I would never. There's no circumstance where I would say yes to that.
Well, now you're making me feel even more pathetic.
No,
about
I'm
it.
just saying. Like, maybe you're just nicer, but I don't think I could do
Yeah.
that. Justin would do that.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He's a bit guy. That's the thing. You're a bit guy now, Mick.
But Justin dancing with the dog is funny. Me dancing with the dog is like kind of pathetic.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad.
It's just like, what are you doing here?
I don't know if the dog should be at a wedding reception.
Yeah.
Loud noises,
Again,
a lot of people.
I agree with you. I agree
Is
completely.
it an outdoor wedding?
I think it's half and half. It's at one of the golf courses.
Who's responsible for the dog
Post.
during post? Like, yeah.
No,
assuming
I think
me.
no. There's gonna
Fuck
be. They're not
that.
gonna bring the dog to the reception. He's just gonna walk the dog.
No,
down.
Mick's gonna take pictures. That dog
That
will
dog
be
will
in
be
the
there.
wedding
Yeah.
party
And-
pictures.
oh no, he'll take
No.
photos, but the dog will not.
She loves that dog. That
Is it
dog
an
will be
annoying
there.
dog?
No, it's a great dog. Yeah, she's a really good dog, and she doesn't shed, so it's
That's good,
that
I
works.
guess.
Yeah, but again, it's not about the dog. It's the fact that I'm not walking down the aisle with another
I think
human.
that's a great.
Do you go last? Is like
great
is
thing.
before them? Is
or
like
first,
the punch
one or
line?
the
Yeah,
other,
you probably
right?
go
It's-
first.
It's one or the
he'll go
other.
first.
I know. I hate. It's just more attention that I do
The
not.
good
want.
move for you is there's like a baby around you. You hold the baby. The girls will love it. The baby
That's
and the
good.
dog.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
think.
This is a blessing.
Justin, you rent them out, right? You let them out of the. You let them out of the
I've rented them out before.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why.
yeah.
That's why we can't go back to Portland.
That's true.
You could hire Cullinan's dog sitter.
Oh,
She loves wedding venue settings.
Dave?
That's true.
Yes.
I'll reach out for you if you want.
thank you.
What
You
else?
think wouldn't the
Oh.
easiest thing just to be like find another bridesmaid?
Well, I think that might be the problem. It's like maybe she doesn't have enough people that she feels close enough to invite as a
Feels like
bridesmaid.
they should have coordinated.
This is a Casey issue.
I agree, and I think that's
Casey,
the problem.
get your shit
But
together.
the problem with Case is like he's been in a bunch of weddings already. So like they're obligated. Like my cousin Cody, he was in his wedding. He was in Alex's wedding. So Alex obligated to put him in his wedding, and now Casey's going to put
Is
Alex
Al in the party?
Yeah, that's my whole point. is
Why isn't
that it
Al?
adds up.
Why isn't Al carrying holding the dogs?
You tell me. That's why I'm the one. I got picked.
You are
for the
kinda
dog.
born to hold
That's-
the
There you
dog,
go.
though.
Now
That
I
is
feel
kinda
like
Mick.
You know what should
Yeah.
happen is does the best man walk down by himself? I can't remember.
No, they
No,
walk
he's
down with the maid of honor.
Maid of honor.
I was
Walk
thinking
down by himself.
Yeah, I was thinking somebody walked down by themselves that wasn't the groom. I guess the groom could do it, right?
No, I'm doing it. This is you're
Yeah, but
missing
the
this.
groom
I
could
have
do
to
it.
The groom
Oh,
by himself, the
Dave,
fucking
anybody,
dog?
Dave, anybody could do
I'm
it.
just trying to think of an alternative here. To
I think he's going to do it. He already said yes.
I will do whatever they ask because
This guy is still your best friend, or was?
Yes, no, he is.
And you're last on the list. Who's his best man?
Christian.
Oh, his brother.
Is it one of those things?
This
where
is
it's
not
like,
a Casey issue. This is a bride issue, and she thinks.
Yeah, but that's
she-
not Casey though. Casey's got to be like.
I don't even know if Casey was there for the conversation. I'm
Or
not
she
even-
asked you.
It was just like joked about.
Oh, you sure it's not serious then?
No, it's serious because they were like
Oh.
yeah. And I was just like, yeah, sure. And then I kind of laughed to myself. I'm like, I'm going to walk down the aisle with a fucking dog.
Are all the bridesmaids matched up in a relationship with the groomsmen?
No.
No.
But they're
So
all, I think, married.
Mick, she thinks you're sickly, and
Yeah.
she doesn't want you in
No,
pictures with another
no,
bridesmaid.
no,
So
no.
she's sticking you with the dog.
It's more of the, you're pathetic enough to not have a girl around. You're not going to be walking with a girl. We'll put you with the dog. Grab the leash.
All right, you got to stop being so negative. You got to somehow turn it to a positive.
That's
Yeah.
what
You
we're
gotta
doing.
start
Kirk's
to
right. I'm going to grab the baby. I have the dog.
It's
Yeah,
a
let's
great
attract attention.
conversation starter.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah,
girl at this
go.
wedding
Ha
will
ha.
win.
Yeah.
How big is the wedding?
100 and something people. Good amount.
It's a decent size.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how many single people are going to be there. So I
Oh,
might just
there'll
be
be
holding,
some, I
I'll
would
be
think.
holding a dog and a baby all night. Everybody's having fun, dancing with their
Yeah.
significant other. I'll be petting
They
the
will
dog.
have you do wacky dog
100%.
stuff.
Yeah, and you know I'm going to be carrying the bag too. I got to pick up the poop.
Oh, it's true. The dog pisses down. Everyone's gonna laugh.
Yep. And they're like, oh, mixed dog's out of control. It's not my dog. But
There should be no dogs allowed.
I
That's the other thing.
I agree.
Like they're not people. They're not
Some people
fucking
are
people.
very close with their dogs, especially as you're like.
I have no
living-
problem. Honestly, I would give Mick no guff at all if he took 4 paces down and shot that fucking dog in the head.
No.
That would set the tone for the wedding right there.
That would be.
I think me even
Strangle it with a leash.
she loves this
that
dog so
feels
much. Like me
aggressive.
pushing back on this, I think she'd be almost offended, which is why I was like, for sure.
To me, if I'm Casey,
I know. I
Bail.
gotta have a conversation with him.
I'm bailing out of this wedding.
No, don't say that.
Does he know? Is he a fan of mine or no?
Yeah. Casually, he does not.
He can
daily
reach
listen,
out
but he knows.
if he needs a. I can talk to him
Okay.
because this is a mistake.
Good to know. I'll let him know.
This dog is.
I'm
a
gonna
mistake.
call him after this.
That
and
dog probably
have a
sleeps in the bed
conversation.
with him.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pre-kids, if you're living together, that dog is an important thing. Very important in their lives.
And he had 2 other dogs prior to it, and those dogs have just been put aside.
And they're
for this dog.
and the dogs
Oh,
that have-
really?
Yeah, the 2 Frenchies.
They're still around?
Oh yeah. They're great
that's-
dogs.
That's
Yeah,
a
they
knock
just
on
throw-
her.
throw it in
No,
the corner. I don't
a
even
big
know.
knock.
You tell
Dave?
me. Are they still around? I don't
that's
know.
a knock on Casey. I think.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
the dog doing the rings? Are they doing the thing where they tie the pillow on the dog?
I'm not sure. I don't. It's gonna be in a
up.
tuxedo probably. I have no idea.
Yeah. Yep.
God.
Yeah.
What else? I'm gonna be sick.
What do you think of this Kate move? Kate from Barstool.
Yeah, that tweet.
Did you see this? So
I
she
don't have no
not
idea.
really the tweet. Like criticize Elon all you want. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
But she changed her Twitter handle because she thought the criticism that she had toward Elon was going viral enough where Barstool would take shit.
That's not
You know-
why she changed it. Right. She just didn't want to take any
Correct.
heat. Right. I mean,
She didn't want to take heat.
I think no. I
How's
don't know.
that gonna
First of all, I
stop?
don't know
How's that gonna
anything.
stop?
I don't know anything. I don't know. Even know what you're talking about, I don't follow her. So,
Okay.
or if I did, I muted her. What was it?
She said she basically just called Elon a dumb fuck. You're the worst, most pick-me dickhead ghoul loser on the planet, and why so many people are pussyfooting around it. Blah blah. So she just shits all over.
Well,
him.
if you do that, own it. Like that's fine. Like you
but-
welcome to
yeah,
that opinion.
Yeah, my only question is, so I think it was like Kate Barstool.
Yeah.
She changed it to like Kate Money Signs or something. I don't know what she changed it to.
What?
But like,
That's weird.
And her claim is that.
Will they talk
she
about this
didn't-
on the Yak or no?
I'm assuming they'll talk about it.
Yeah.
On the Yak.
And what's her take on it? Did she change it because why?
Because
She was
she didn't want
protecting
Barstool to get backlash.
Yes.
What's backlash? Where in the media is Barstool going to get backlash for
Not-
criticizing Elon Musk?
Not media, but it would be. She thinks that like Barstool stuff would start to get like shadow banned on Twitter or something. I'm not saying it's right. This is her reasoning.
I think the real reason, if I could,
Sure.
I think it's because maybe now people can't find her on Twitter. At Kate Barstool doesn't exist anymore. It's maybe that type of thing.
Yeah, she's hiding. She's
She probably is my guess. I have no idea.
Like I don't think it's because Barstool's going to get.
All I know is
criticized.
she criticized that guy, Josh Hawley. Is that his name? Years ago, and I went
Yeah.
at her, and we talked, and she was like terrified. She's like, I don't want any trouble. I don't want. And so, my thing is, and again, I understand she's a woman, so I'll be sensitive here. I don't want to be critical of anybody. If you're going to tweet something like that, there are consequences. Like you're going to take some shit from people. You know that when you send it.
Right.
I'm not saying over the line stuff. Fuck those people. But like you've got to own it. If that's how you feel, that's a perfectly legitimate way to feel. Just tweet it out and own it. It's not going to hurt. He's going to hurt Barstool.
Right.
Yeah, she doesn't
He
strike
doesn't
me
have to
as,
sell his house. Like what the fuck is that even
right.
mean?
She doesn't strike me as the type of person who would give a shit about that type of
Oh,
stuff.
I disagree.
No, she seems
Ooh.
very sensitive.
A
Really?
couple years ago with us during that
I
whole
remember
thing,
that.
she was very sensitive.
That's when Brandon Walker
Yes.
came to her. He
Brandon
was
went
the
to,
knight in shining
Erica.
armor.
But I thought
Erica-
it was more about the internal aspect of like
No.
you criticizing that, not just the internet.
No,
being
she was the
mad.
Minifans, that whole thing.
Yeah.
No. She was very sensitive, and like that's fine. Some people are sensitive, but don't tweet that out. Like why? Unless she was mad. What the hell is she so mad about? Elon Musk is a retard. So what?
He's a Nazi. Some say.
I said it.
Yes.
What was going on with that?
At Kirk Money Signs. Tweet away at what?
The Musk thing.
What do you mean?
I think that was like actually just him being
I think he was.
exuberant.
I think he got caught in the moment. Thought he was being like funny, like wacky. I don't think he's a nut. You listen to the show, Mick? We talked.
No,
about
I
this.
know. I was just
The host of Mike and the Minifans.
conversation. Okay.
Wait, what's going on?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Shit, you're walking that dog down the aisle. That's gonna be bad too. Like the dog, you'll trip or something.
Okay, we don't have to go back to it. Yeah,
it's gonna be wacky.
I'm pathetic. Yep.
You brought it up.
Yep. Yeah, because I knew it was on my mind driving in. I'm like, should I even bring this up?
You gotta talk to Casey.
I did. We're gonna have to have a conversation.
Yeah, this is a Casey. What does Christian say about it?
Again, I don't think it's well known because if it was, I'd be getting buried. They would be.
Yeah.
Everybody would be killing me.
I mean, the Mick I know, like if Al had you do that,
I'd have told him to fuck off.
it'd be a war.
Yeah, I'd have sit over my dead body.
How's the Al relationship?
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
the kid's good.
The baby's patches everything.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
See?
yeah. No, he's good. Everything's really good.
Yeah, the baby's healthy.
Yeah.
Like, what, like 5 or 6 months old? No,
I think just a little over 5 months.
that's great.
Yeah.
Good.
Everybody's good.
Good. What else?
Do you hear the Eagles owner is in the mix to buy the Celtics? Bill Simmons.
I saw
reported that?
Simmons tweeted that.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Lurie.
Yeah.
Could be.
From
Maybe.
Boston?
From Boston. Obviously a ton of money.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
Yeah,
like
maybe.
that at all. Like those are two big.
Why?
You can't have a Philly and a Boston team. Like that's like
John Henry owns the.
John Henry owns Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh's kind of
The guy that owns the 76ers owns the Commanders.
Like what? Oh, what do you mean?
I don't know. It's just kind of gross. I just feel like two really important like sports cities, Philly and Boston.
Yeah,
and
but he's
this
not
guy-
own the 76ers.
He doesn't own the city.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
And a lot of owners like are
just don't like it.
minority owners in something, and then they become a majority owner in a
Well, this guy's not going to be a minority owner.
I know, but
If
what
he
I'm
buys
saying
the
is,
team.
I think John Henry was a minority owner in like
Pittsburgh.
no, before he bought the Red Sox.
The Red Sox.
L.A.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
he,
the Rays. Or,
yeah, he had
It was the Dodgers.
or the Marlins.
The Marlins. Yeah,
Marlins,
he
I
owned.
think.
He actually owned the Marlins, I think. Right? Or it was like had a big share of them.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, you think it matters? You think it's going
I
to
think
affect like
it used
Jason
to be
Tatum?
a rule. I think in all the sports that you couldn't own a sports team outside.
Yeah, but that
the
was
market,
dumb.
They got rid of it.
Yeah. The Celtics kind of stink lately, huh?
No, they've been good. They've been doing.
No, they just lost big
4 or
time
5.
against.
They
They lost the Lakers,
LA.
but they won 4 or 5 on this trip.
Yeah,
Good, tough West Coast.
And they
trip.
played good against Dallas, but I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
beat Dallas. They beat the Clippers.
When they were
beat someone
struggling,
else.
was Missoula still watching the town every day? Or like, what? I don't understand.
It's a terrible movie.
Like that one of the worst fake bits of all
terrible,
time.
terrible
No human
movie.
being believes that's phony.
Well, I don't even get like the humor behind it. Like when he first said it, everyone was like, "Oh, that's funny," and then now like
Beat
he
writers
goes
are
back
like,
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just weird.
Very
Just a
odd.
weird crowd. What else?
How about that post on Twitter that went viral of that shithead stealing your grave cleaning idea?
Unbelievable! I saw New York Post had that.
Yeah.
He's a British guy, right?
Yeah, living out his dream, stealing your
bought a
ideas.
house.
Again, that's peanuts compared to my idea. My idea is big franchises.
Yeah. You're not the one cleaning. You're the
No,
one, like,
God,
facilitating it.
no. When I was walking out this morning, I saw. If you look over there at the Halfway Cafe, they're doing some construction.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching that. These guys are talking their hard hats. If you asked me what they were doing, I couldn't describe anything that's going on. But they're doing something underground. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I was like, I am just not a man at all. These guys are. But like, my point is, I'm not. Those guys will be. You get men to clean that stuff, or women. Give it a feminine touch, I suppose. But yeah, no, I will not be cleaning them.
It's like an Uber situation.
Yeah, a little bit. A little more personal. We'll give you a personal touch. But yeah, good for him. It's a good idea. What else? What else you guys have? Mick or
Let me see.
I have a Shark Tank themed game for you.
Oh, let's play a game.
Speaking of your entrepreneurial spirit.
Brought to you by BetterHelp, Dave. BetterHelp is this is circled, which must mean it's a big deal.
Oh.
The Kirk Manian Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Every January brings you 365 blank pages waiting to be filled. That's not true. Every fourth January is 366 blank pages, so the copy's already incorrect. In 2025, maybe you're ready for a plot twist, or maybe this part of your story you've been wanting to revise. That's the point. You go to BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. Over 30,000 credentialed therapists waiting to speak to a wide range of specialties. Don't make this like a New Year's resolution thing only. Just get determined to do it all the time now. Go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Get 10% off right away. Start talking. Get to the bottom of what's going on with yourself. Start having conversations. That's where BetterHelp comes in. Our great friends at BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Get moving today. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Can you name the shark that made the deal with this product?
Probably not. Go ahead. There's so many of them. It's like Law and Order.
I got it's very chalky because I didn't want to get too in the weeds.
Okay.
All right. The reader rest glasses that attach to the shirt for early seasons.
The
magnets.
It feels like is that a Lori deal?
That sounds like an infomercial deal.
100% correct.
Yeah.
This one is called Bangles by Bala. It was fitness equipment, gymnastics stuff.
Ooh.
It was a shark and then a guest shark. If you only get the shark, you'd get the point. The guest shark would be a big bonus.
What season?
That I don't know.
Lori had a gross line last week. Not this past one, the one before. Fuck, I forget what she said. Oh, she's like, people say cash is king, but I think cash is queen. That was written.
Yes.
That was written.
I like it.
It
It doesn't feel.
Let me hear it again. I'm sorry, Dave. Let me hear it again.
Bangles by Bala. It's like fitness equipment, gymnastics.
Yep. I remember
at-home
it.
stuff.
I remember it.
See, I don't think they have like a sporting goods retail individual.
Feels Cubanish to me.
Season 11.
It also still
Season
feels
11.
infomercially to me. I don't know.
Does, but Lori doesn't generally get into that stuff.
Do you want to
Fitness
know?
stuff is huge on QVC.
Do you want to know how much they asked for?
Sure, why not?
Asked for $400,000.
In exchange for 10%?
10%.
It's always 200,000 for 10 for that.
They got 30%, at a 900K valuation.
I'll say Mark.
100% correct.
Season 11?
Guess Shark. I bet Shark Minahan loves this Guess Shark. Loves the Guess Shark.
Maria Sharapova.
100% correct.
There you go.
Way to go, Shark.
I think I've already won this game.
Yeah.
These two. Yeah.
I patched things up with the Shark, by the way. We had a little.
You did?
Yeah. We messaged him.
Let's pretend I don't
Is
really
that
know
why
the backstory of the
why
fight.
he's off social media for?
No, I don't think it's because
Let,
of
let the listeners know. We maybe don't remember this
Yeah.
famous feud.
I don't remember exactly what it was even over, to be honest with you.
Oh, yes. He
But
called you like a fucking...
killed me. He just buried me on
What was it
online.
like?
He was like, we're sick of this fucking act. Get out of here.
I believe you
Like, all right.
called out Manners for not doing
Mike and the Minifans. Yeah.
and he called you out.
Yeah. He buried me. And I was like,
Is
hey,
there-
calm down. And
There's
he's
a
like, fuck
chance
off.
that's a Menner's burner account.
Shark Minahan?
Yeah.
No,
way.
too
Can't-
articulate.
Or is Menner's like have some sort of...
That would
He has a
disappoint me.
spell over him. Menner's has a spell over him, I will say that. Oof, Menner's and John Scranton, listen to some of that. Just bitching away, guys. Have some fun.
I didn't get to that yet.
I think the show's been good today, especially today. Just, guys, relax. It's okay.
He seems in a better place, though. He does. He seems in a more positive place.
Does he?
Yeah, he's getting there.
He loves you, Dave.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Oh, he's doing that whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure he doesn't hate, he won't hate you again, right?
I'm sure he won't. No.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Ribs by Bubba Q. This is
Oh,
the
I remember this
deboning
one.
ribs. Yeah,
I remember
early
this one.
on.
Season, God.
3, I think.
Yeah.
If Justin's looking, but
Was it like a Houston? No, it was, jeez.
there's a former NFL
Season
player.
5.
Yeah.
He asked for 300,000 for 15%.
Ooh, that changes things. Former NFL player.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I don't. Damon?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are spot on.
Risky, but
Staying in
I
the,
believe me. I want to cancel my phone in there, but I thought I knew it.
staying in the food space, Cousin's Maine Lobster.
Oh, Barbara. Come on. That's a
easy.
famous Barbara.
You might get
Famous
the next
Barbara.
one very easily.
Again, if it's young, good-looking guys, horny Barbara is going to do her best.
that has to be a horrible investment, right? Because they're just
Because my lobster's a killer investment.
So
no,
what? They've
monster.
Just so they've
investment.
just expanded into
They have
food
them in,
trucks
like,
everywhere.
Shreveport, Louisiana, Yakima, Washington.
Okay, because
whatever.
it's like always at right in front of the grocery store, like every
Correct.
single week.
I think it's
So-
they've generated over $1 billion now.
Really?
That's what the article said that I read.
Barbara's kind of a cougar, Dave. I could see you.
No.
Said back to Dave type.
We both have real estate in the
That's what I'm
blood.
saying. Oh, yeah. I mean, how many Shark Tanks do you fit in that bathroom? That shower. Do you have that guy?
Great shower that you fit your family.
That's the Trudell family right
That's
there.
right. Yeah.
Love pop-up cards,
That's Mr. Wonderful.
of course.
Yeah.
Squatty Potty.
Squatty Potty is Lori.
Absolutely. The Comfy.
Comfy's Robert.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
First one.
Kevin?
Barbara.
Barbara. Oh, okay.
You want to cover her up with it.
Yeah.
The Corduroy's chair.
Oh, God. I don't remember. Is that Robert?
No, that was Lori as well.
I don't remember that one. How many do you have?
We have two more.
Two more.
The bottle breacher.
Bottle bleacher.
The bottle opener they made out of like shells of gun bullet.
Oh,
Or ammo.
shit. Yes.
Robert has a soft spot for military.
Robert?
Yeah. Was it military owned or no?
There are 2 sharks in this.
Is Robert one of them?
He is not. Dave could not be more wrong.
Damn.
Cuban.
Yes.
Damon.
No.
No, they have to do a lot of one together. Who?
A big wedding gift. So it's Mr.
Mr.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Mr. We loves weddings.
And lastly, the phone soap, which is like the phone germ cleaner that came out
Yes.
during COVID.
Oh, I forgot who made a deal with that. I remember it. Lori, I don't know.
It was Lori.
Lori, okay.
10 out of 11. Great
No
job.
Robert, huh?
No.
No, I'm not a big Robert guy either. He's a hardo. Weird. It was sad watching Daniel Lubinsky. You know, messaging me about it was Will.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Celtics Will?
Yeah, about Shark Tank. In the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, this guy's not normal. Jesus. What was I going to say? Something I was going to bring up. Shit, I don't know. What else? Dave or Justin or Mick or Play Against Sports?
You see Erica Nardini joined the board of Vice Media.
I did not. No. Good scam if you could do it.
Oh, we didn't bring this
He'd
up.
have been
last-
you join a board. He'd be like, it's just a scam. You go to like meetings like 4 times a year and make like $200,000. Add nothing. I mean, add nothing.
Right. We didn't bring this up on Friday, but this absolute piece of shit, Jesse Waters, saying that men should not go to the grocery store with with their wives.
That's trying
is
too
one
hard.
of the all-time
What did he
dumbest,
say?
fakest.
He said that women show this. You know what that is though, Dave? That's like appealing to the like the dummy. That's a dummy Republican Party. Not like the middle people, not the people I like, but that's like the She goes to.
How?
There's no greater place on earth than the supermarket.
Right. A good one.
Just because when we're supposed to cook, is that his logic?
When we hear Jesse, I don't know. I don't
Kamala says she wasn't going to go quietly, but she's been as quiet as a mime. Mamala just launched a blog, though, and we clicked on it, and she wants our email address so she can ask us for money. And she needs it because grocery prices are ridiculous. She just found out about inflation. The New York Post caught her grocery shopping with Dougie Fresh. What kind of husband goes grocery shopping with his wife?
What a fucking moron.
That's like just trying too hard though. Like no, even like I don't even. I should. To be fair, I was even like I don't think the Jerry's of the world even think that, do they?
No, there's
I've
a
never
ton
heard
of
that
guys
take.
in the grocery store.
Yeah, there's nothing better than the grocery store. Nothing.
Grocery stores are sick.
They're the greatest.
What if you what do you do if you're not married? Just don't go.
Well, he's saying. I think he's saying if you have a wife.
Oh, okay.
I guess right. But there's not. You don't seem to strike me as a big grocery store guy, man.
I like going to the grocery store.
You do?
Not
Which-
like Stop and Shop. I do like the markets.
The local ones.
Yeah, that's where I used to get the steaks all the time.
The ones you got, Mr. Trudell.
Yeah. Sensitive subject.
That was a mistake, Justin. In retrospect,
No, it wasn't.
it was.
Well, you know, you're trying to hash the.
I'm
everything's great
just-
now. We're gonna work together in the case. See, I'm happy about that.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're working on the case.
Me and
not,
Justin.
He's not going.
Justin's
no.
along.
probably not.
Justin's coming along with us.
We don't need him. Oh, he did. He did. Stake out with Natalia's kid.
Yes. that's
Oh,
right.
he's a sleuth. He's
That's
come on.
true.
He could. Come on.
I feel like he's kind of talking down a little bit here, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know
It's
what
a little
I'm doing.
condescending.
I want to know what I did.
You just
It's a
can't
little
win on this fucking show.
A little condescending, Dave.
Do you think this
Tiny
will
bit.
spark your interest in the Vegas shooting again? Because I thought that was a great podcast
Thank
idea that you should not have quit. I feel like it could have
Oh,
been
I didn't quit.
successful.
There's just nothing else.
Deserted
to it.
podcast.
Yeah, there's nothing else to it. Like
Deserted
there's no-
truth, I mean.
Yeah, if it was like an active investigation, it would cover it. But there's nothing else really to say.
That's not the attitude I like to hear, but from
No.
the case guy, Dave. No, did you hear
if
that?
you
I didn't know that. Was that-
if you re-listen to that, you find out some interesting stuff.
No, I mean the
Not a
last
lot of
title
people knew.
season 2 is Noble Failure. So I don't know.
There you
If,
go, Dave.
That's been corrected.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Dave.
That has been corrected. History's proven I'm right as
that is
usual
true.
on that one.
Dateline coming soon.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Do you have
They
a
get scrub out
streaming?
Colonnades fucking yelling at them about some legal thing like 20
It's
minutes.
gonna be great.
Everyone was horrified except for Andrea Canning, who looked like she was almost titillated by Dave's anger.
We have to rent out a movie theater for that, but that also feels very dirty, doesn't it? A little bit
What?
to like.
What, to profit off this?
We're not going to profit
or
off
whatever.
it.
No, but it's like
excitement off
Put it
it.
this way: we would do if we do that, we will do it. We will have that be some sort of donation.
Tastefully done. Yeah. Okay.
See, nothing gets past me.
There you go.
And then we'll start laughing and cheering at different times.
Posting it on social media.
Well, I think we'll be
Probably
careful
not.
about that. That is, we should do it in the same theater only so we can do back to back. I'm the reason somebody killed themselves, and I'm the reason why somebody was arrested.
Oh, the
for killing
Hernandez
somebody.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
right,
good back to
right.
back.
Yep.
That is good.
Now, do you want this in the
Justin
same,
Grace is playing me in the Dateline episode. They're AIing it in. What's that?
do you want a 300-person theater?
With 10,000 person
Yeah.
theater for this. That's gonna be a great Dateline night, though. That is gonna be a wild night.
Sorry, your girl Kristen Bell, big Dateline fan, right?
I know. That's big. That's
She'll
big.
be
Never missed
watching
an
you,
episode.
Dave.
I know.
Big time.
It's more. I'm a big Dax guy too. So I mean, I
That's
love the whole
true.
family.
Even the
at this
Logan
point.
Airport thing.
Yes. Yeah, we got past that.
We did.
Oh, that was the biggest bullshit in the world, right?
It was.
I was so
Yeah,
much
that
better
was-
than Dave at the Dateline. But you got your revenge, didn't you? Yeah, we did. Dave was like, "Yeah, we did." I'm like, "No, you got to give him your Dateline moment heading into the commercial."
Yeah, I know it was good. It was effective. Yep.
But I thought Dave was very good during it. For
Was
the
the
first,
fedora on?
first 75%. Maybe the fedora's on.
You never know.
You have to watch.
Never know.
Any update on that? To be
I just asked him. We don't know, right?
Oh.
No, we don't know.
Have you talked to that woman? No.
No.
That could take forever. They might wait too.
They were saying March, so
It could wait though. They were saying if it's 2 hours, it could be longer.
Yeah, I just can't wait for the behind the scenes podcast with Andrea Canning. That's gonna be.
You're in for that.
I'm traveling for that. I'll go to New York for that.
Is the case season 3 getting sped up because you have a deal looming with
Sped
a
up?
streaming?
What are you talking 2.5 years? What are you talking about?
Now it's like abruptly we're taking a 3 to 12 month break. Is this because
Well, we're working.
Netflix is?
I think it's just time to do it. I'm like a Terrence Malick or a Stanley Kubrick. Chris Nolan. I take my time between projects. I'm not going to dive into the like Mick. Mick did an episode Deserving
Right.
Truth, so I'm going to wait 10, 15
exactly
years.
the way to do it.
Anybody can do it weekly.
Right.
You know, Mick was there. Mick walked up the stairs. Mick talked to Mike's mom.
Exactly. I have a relationship with Stephen Paddock. No,
Wait a minute, what?
Oh yeah, Mary Lou Danley. Everybody.
I will say it is very strange. Some people, it was kind of semi-viral this weekend. People were like, well, wait a minute. Like, why do we never hear about this guy?
Oh yeah,
Like, literally, we never hear about this guy.
He's a federal agent. That's why. That's
really?
Yeah. Come on. I said this during the producer search.
Well, Mick, I'm here every day.
He's a federal agent. It was a gun deal gone wrong. Something happened there. Something along the lines of that. Maybe he didn't know about the terrorist part of it. Maybe he didn't know about people getting killed that night. But that guy getting through with all that weight, all the guns, everything, clean
Very
background.
strange.
Yeah.
Very strange. I agree with you.
He
I
had a ton
agree.
of money through gambling. Who wins during? I mean, come on.
That's a fair theory. I don't think it's a bad theory.
Who wins during gambling?
Yeah, like who becomes that rich? He's a multimillionaire because he played blackjack.
People who use DraftKings.
That's him.
Maybe. What happened to his girlfriend?
That's what I'm saying. She got $100,000 transferred to her and never got arrested.
Where is she now?
made
She's
up.
just out there now?
Yeah, someone found her. They found her eating. Everybody said that she lived in the Philippines, but someone found her in like San Antonio.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Wild. Huh. All right. What else is going on?
Mostly political at this point. I thought Trump had a good weekend.
You mentioned that.
The Colombia stuff was great.
It's fantastic.
And to fuck around and find out picture that he posted on True Social was fantastic.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Nah, I was doing golf this weekend.
That was good. Actually, Stephen A. was good on Bill Maher on that stuff. Do you see any of those clips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Bill Maher have what's his face on this podcast this week? Matt, the Florida guy. Matt Getz, is that his name?
Yes.
Gates.
Matt Gates, rather.
Yeah, the guy with the big hair.
Yeah, he had him on.
And bad plastic surgery.
Bad plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Speaking of golf, what do you think about guys going to live and then coming back and getting their PGA Tour card?
Inevitable. Like at some point, you're like, all right, let's just move on. I'm worn out by live. It feels like it doesn't even exist anymore.
I know. They said they're still poaching guys, and
I don't know who.
2 tours is terrible. But
Yeah, but I feel like it's. I mean, yeah, it was a bad leaderboard this weekend. But it was a good tournament. I think I was saying this the other day. I like when the PGA Tour ends on Saturdays.
yeah, it
I like
was-
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, especially during football season.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And once football's over, fine. But like,
Yeah.
Did the Farmers Open scratch your itch? It was good to watch
I
golf.
liked it was
again.
windy. I liked it was a low score. Like I liked it -8-1. Like I liked that, and they're back in what 3 weeks because of Riviera.
Yes.
No, Torrey Pines. I've played it. It's not my favorite course either. It's not like a great course. It's a Pebble this week, and that'll on Sunday, and then what? The week after is whatchamacallit?
The
Super
Waste
Bowl week.
Management.
Yeah, people falling in their own shit.
I like that tournament.
So do I. Yeah. That'll on Saturday, right? Obviously,
Is that in Arizona?
Yeah, Phoenix. Yes, it is.
People were giving some shit to Riggs for his video this
Good.
weekend.
Oh yeah, I saw
I
that.
saw that. I haven't watched the video. What was it
That
about?
was a little exaggerated. He was just doing his Daily 9 thing, and he was wiping his nose a little bit.
No, it was the eyes, Dave.
Oh, it was the eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the...
Tell me if you can find his pupils.
Are they back to where they were before? You're saying, or
No. It just in the video it looked like maybe it's the way the lighting.
people
was.
suggesting he was doing cocaine?
People
That's
were.
what I
I'm not.
saw.
but A lot of
A
people.
lot of tower rigs. I've never seen him do cocaine.
Yeah, I thought it was a little harsh.
Really?
Yeah.
You watched it?
I just because I saw people tweeting about it, and his eyes did
You've been,
look a little
you're a
red.
big eye guy. I mean, you've been
Yeah,
criticized.
It happened.
You think he was doing cocaine?
No,
I don't either.
he's probably had a long night.
Yeah, he can definitely burn it. That's for sure.
He's
The
lost some
candle
weight.
is
He looks good. He's definitely
got
lost
to
some
be
weight.
Ozempic guy.
Oh, he is?
I think probably right. No, put beef on this. Is that guy's name?
Yes,
beef,
Barstool beef.
yeah.
Imagine
Jesus.
getting a golf lesson from him. I couldn't.
No, I'm sure he's good. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I'd be like, I can't. I'm sorry. I know I'm shallow, but I can't listen to you.
Watching him lace golf balls is
Crazy.
unbelievable.
How tall is he? Just
He looks pretty big.
I was
right?
gonna say he has to be because he's got to be 5'6".
tremendously dull too.
Would you hit up Riggs for a new set of golf clubs if TaylorMade did your fitting? And
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I do need a new set.
That's
of
what you
golf
said
clubs
last
this
week,
season.
yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of these events unless I have a new tailor-made set of golf clubs specifically for me. I want my name on the back.
Oh, you didn't keep the ones from the Ryder Cup?
They weren't my favorite clubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they were my favorite clubs.
Gotcha.
Have you ever heard that Riggs was one of the best Halo video game players in the world?
No, is that true?
Sources that I trust have said that he was like an unbelievable, like top 10 in the world Halo video game player.
We all thought we were. The original?
Call him quick. Call
No,
him.
I believe he
See if he answers.
unenrolled
He's-
from
Arizona.
college for a semester
What?
to focus on this.
We'll get to the bottom of these two controversies: cocaine and Halo.
Yes.
Halo is the. I don't know what they made a movie of it.
Xbox.
First person.
Xbox,
It's a
yeah.
video
TV
game.
show on Paramount Plus.
Okay, that's what it is. Yes.
Is he in line getting coffee?
Could be.
It's right around that time in Arizona.
How did I miss this earthquake? Earthquake guy.
Hi, you reached Sam Bazorian. I'm not available right now.
Come on,
People know
Bozo.
his name. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're doing as much drugs as him, you're not gonna be up there early on the West Coast. He's probably passed out right now. He's playing video games, one or the other. What else do you have, Mick? Anything else?
Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, you texted?
That was
take
ridiculous.
it easy, sport.
That was ridiculous.
He's not.
I was listening to
he
that
was
being like,
never.
this
he was
is-
never
this
one of the
is-
5 best quarterbacks in the NFL ever.
But that doesn't categorize you as a Hall of Famer.
Sure,
What it does is your resume. And I think looking at him, he's going to finish, top 11 in both passing yards,
I don't care
touchdowns.
about that. That doesn't matter because that's era. 30 years from now, will be 900th in passing.
But he also, was he not the best player on 2 championship teams?
No.
I think he was.
Joe Namath is the comp.
Yeah, Joe Namath shouldn't
No,
be in the
Joe,
Hall of Fame.
Joe Namath's numbers aren't close to Eli.
I agree with you. But Eli Manning within his generation, I mean, I can name you 10 quarterbacks who are better.
Yeah, but not that didn't win. Like Phillip Rivers is probably a better quarterback.
Much better.
But he's not.
Matt Ryan was
not a better resume. Again, I'd rather have Eli Manning.
He won 2 Super Bowls.
It's not like Eli Manning was a backup quarterback or anything
I
like
agree.
that. Like he was a Pro Bowl quarterback.
He was a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
It's not a Hall of Famer.
Who won a bunch of big games.
Who won he won 2 Super Bowls. He never. I don't think he won a playoff game any other year. I'm not going to penalize him. What's that?
8-4 total.
Yeah, I'm not going to penalize him though. Like, good for him. Like those are 2. But I don't think he was the best player on those Giants teams.
I mean, he won both the MVPs.
I know, but the quarterbacks always win MVPs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady was the best player in his team, sure.
For sure.
Patrick Mahomes was the best player in his team. I think I can name you 50 better quarterbacks in NFL history than Eli Manning.
No. Just give me some of the non-obvious ones. Like, obviously Brady, obviously,
I don't think Trent Green is. I think he's probably just about as good as Eli Manning. Tony Romo, I think, was better than Eli Manning.
Like, Tony Romo's a good comp. Tony Romo and Eli Manning are pretty much, they played in the same era.
I bet you Tony Romo's numbers, not similar numbers. Tony Romo's numbers are so much better. Look up their
career.
look up their passer rating. I don't care about.
Yeah, played longer.
To me, Bledsoe's a good comp. 1 million yards, durable, very good.
Yeah.
Eli was
durable.
Eli was great in big. Eli was great in those 2.
He's really good in that second one.
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb was a top 5
McNabb was
QB some
better.
years.
McNabb won MVP.
Yeah.
Eli Manning is 84.
Romo 100, 96.
97.1.
That's not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yep.
Phil Simms was better. He was. Randall Cunningham was better. He won the MVP. Dave Craig was better. Brian Sipe was better.
See, I don't know these guys that well.
Well, you asked me. I'm giving you names.
I know. I meant more of like Tony Romo, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan. I would rather have Eli Manning.
Ben Roethlisberger, much better.
He's a Hall of Famer.
What do you mean you'd rather have his career just because he won a Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a different argument.
Yeah,
they would rather have. Believe me, Matt Ryan would rather have 2 Super Bowls as well.
Right.
But Matt Ryan was an MVP of the league.
Right.
Like nobody ever at any moment during a regular season ever said Eli Manning's the MVP.
What's more impressive, like being the MVP of a Super Bowl team?
Do you think Jim Plunkett should be in the Hall of Fame? He won 2 Super Bowls as a quarterback for the Raiders.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay, then he's. But that's.
I don't know. I shouldn't say. I don't really know his numbers, but if you have similar numbers to the guys that are better than you, but you won championships.
We just did the Romo.
You won
the
the
numbers are not similar.
I guess not, but like Eli's going to finish even with the Mahomes, everything. He's going to finish top 15, top 20 all time in yards.
Yards don't matter because that's this era. That's like you can't compare Eli Manning, who's a very good quarterback, to a guy in the 80s who's similar because they pass for so many more yards.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But Eli's a very. I think. By the way, I think he's going to get in.
Yeah,
he's definitely going to get in.
I think he'll get in the first ballot.
Football's weird, but he might. He also might get in like the 7th. It's just weird. Like 1 year, because it's not a vote. It is, but like some guy gets up.
Who does vote?
The writers. They get up. They make like a speech for him, and then they move it down a certain number. It's so weird.
Then he probably will get in because his last name.
He's also from New York.
Yeah,
which I do think helps.
Have you ever talked to the Crafts about Borges? Like, can they get another person to do the Patriots?
No, they're in their own. But he got Seymour in.
It's true. Has not gotten Robert in.
No, but I don't think he's the one that makes the case for him. I don't.
It's only for players.
I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
What, Ron Borges is the one that does it?
Yeah, for years. I don't know does Ron still do it.
I think he still does.
So.
That's crazy. Yep. Was he doing anything now? Let me look up Eli. I'll give Eli a fair shake here. Let me see.
I think the Mannings being buddies with the media, those 32 guys in there voting.
Oh, for sure.
Probably helps.
Oh, he's going to get in. I don't think there's any doubt.
Unrelated, but
he's their best quarterback in his family, but like he's gonna get in.
You think Schilling gets in after he dies, or will he be off the ballot by then?
He's already off the ballot.
Philip Rivers has the 6th highest quarterback all-time.
Philip Rivers is way better than Eli Manning. Way better.
Not way better, but
way
he's a better quarterback.
Way better. I'll tell you what, Flacco's better.
No. Oh my
Yes.
God. Give me a second. Are you out of your fucking
Give me Flacco's
mind?
rating versus Eli's rating.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, Flacco, by your definition, had a dominant run through the postseason.
Yeah, one time.
Okay,
Again,
but maybe the best postseason run ever.
Yeah. He had some.
So he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame?
Should ask
No.
your source. He's probably
Shouldn't
coming
be
to the
in the Hall of
Patriots.
Fame. Anybody
What's
can
that?
get lucky.
Rumors are he's coming to the Patriots, so you should ask your source.
Well, maybe I've already been told that.
86.
Once. Well, who?
Joe Flacco.
86 rating. What was Eli's?
According to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Eli Manning's is 82.7.
All right, so better rating.
Yeah.
So you're giving Eli's definitely in.
Yes.
Flacco had a more dominant
But
postseason
Eli's-
run, won the MVP, and has a higher rating, and probably has just as many passing yards.
I don't
So
think
by
he's
your-
close to passing yards. No.
Flacco's
Eli Manning
played
played
for-
for 17 years. He didn't miss a
Flacco's
game.
played for a million
Yeah, but
years.
he didn't start for the last
But
3
also
years.
passing yards, but I don't care about it. It's your definition.
Passing touchdowns too. Like that's my point. Like Eli Manning is on the cusp of like great numbers, but he also has success in the big games. So
I
I'd
know
rather
you don't. I
him.
know you don't have the data, but how many of Eli's yards came on the bad Giants teams when they were down?
Yeah, it's a bad year.
Sure,
dude. Eli had some
fair. But
bad
also,
years.
give me the best player he played with, like Plexico Burress, Hakeem Nicks, Victor Cruz. Like these aren't like world beaters that he played. He didn't play with Randy Moss. He didn't play with Gronk.
Hey, Flacco's thrown for
Odell Beckham.
45,000 yards.
Yeah, what's Eli?
I
bet
know, but I'm
Eli's-
just saying. You're saying like he's not like I mean, he's right up there with Eli.
I don't
Put
think
it this way,
Eli,
if you-
without the championships, there's no way he's a Hall of Famer. But he has close enough numbers with the championship. I think he's definitely in.
Eli threw for 57,000.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I guess I just value the championships more
Over
than like
100 more touchdowns.
Like if Flacco had 2 and he was close, then I
how
would
many
say
touchdowns did Eli throw for?
Carson Palmer was
Eli
a better
threw
quarterback.
for
We're looking at
366.
Carson Palmer right now.
Yeah, he's a
Better.
He's
It's
Better.
probably better numbers, but who
Better.
would you like? Again, whose career would you rather have?
Eli's.
that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Eli's.
not the.
I'd rather have Eli's.
It's not like Carson Palmer was like
Carson Palmer was second MVP voting in 2015.
Eli probably never top 5.
I don't. You ever get a first place vote?
Yeah, I doubt it.
But that's my definition of a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Is that
Like dominant at their position.
Yeah. Like that's
I get what you're saying.
nobody. Eli never got a MVP vote at all.
Did he even get all pro? I don't even know if he
Nope.
made any all
No.
pros.
God
Yeah.
no. Nope.
He also played in an era with a lot of other good quarterbacks.
Okay.
And he managed to win 2 championships
Okay,
during
like-
that era.
like-
I think
like-
that's very impressive.
I
That's
agree.
something That,
I
he played
agree.
against Brady, his brother. There was Aaron Rodgers was in there.
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. He played with a bunch of guys who won.
Totally agree.
And he's found a way to have 2 championships and always was a threat during those big games. I know what you're saying. He wasn't great all the time in the playoffs, but
I was never particularly afraid of Eli Manning.
Really?
He had big moments, but that was never like.
I just thought he had that like dumb look, and it was like he's going to go out and make a play.
Their defense.
I wouldn't put him in the top 40 quarterbacks ever.
Really?
Boomer Esiason was better. He won MVP.
Yeah.
Like
Warren Moon,
Warren Moon
Randall
was
Cunningham.
way better. Warren Moon was way better. Jim Kelly was way better. I mean, you could go through.
Haven't even talked about Marino, Elway.
That's what I mean, the real legends. Like, where would you put Eli all time?
Closer to 50 than 1, of course.
That's a Hall of Famer then?
A top 30 quarterback ever?
Who
Who won 2 again, like I'm doing it based
I
off
got you.
your
He won 2
success.
championships.
Like, but
That's his best.
yeah, and it's not like he beat terrible teams. He beat 2 great teams.
He absolutely did. No,
Two,
he
and
won
a great quarterback.
and he won big games on the road. He won in Green Bay.
If put it this way, if Brady didn't lose to Philly, that would look even more impressive. So you beat Tom Brady in 2 rings. The only loss.
I mean, those are great wins. To me, he's like kind of close, but I wouldn't put him in. But it doesn't matter. He's going to get in.
There are 2 quarterbacks who have won 2 championships and are not in the Hall of Fame.
You're not counting Eli, right?
Yeah. Yes, not including Eli.
Who's that?
Starting quarterbacks?
Yes.
Will Plunkett.
No, not according to this.
Plunkett won 2 Super Bowls, didn't he?
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No. I don't think. Did Jim Plunkett finally get in?
I don't even know.
Let me look this up.
It can't be modern guys, right?
Super Bowls?
Like did Trent Dilfer win one as like a backup? Is that what you're?
Oh, the obvious comparison. Yeah, there's 2 other quarterbacks. Jim Plunkett. Yep.
So Plunkett's one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
There's 2 other quarterbacks. I'm sorry.
Other than Plunkett?
Yes.
Who have started and won 2, who are eligible for the Hall of Fame?
They have multiple champions.
Started.
I'm
That
assuming they
almost
started.
Well, give me one.
Phil Sims.
Phil Sims did
He
not
didn't start
start.
the second one, right?
Jeff Hostetler was the
Hostetler.
quarterback in that
And
game.
then Jack Kemp.
Jack Kemp did not win any Super Bowls.
Then why is this Reddit person is fucked up?
Jack Kemp is part of that great Buffalo franchise, Justin.
BJB 406.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he won backup somewhere. I don't think so, though.
Fucked me.
Like Fouts, way better.
Did you ever
Way
win?
better. No, but he's a great
Charger.
quarterback. Great quarterback. Yeah, but you would put both the 49ers quarterbacks over him, right? Young in Montana.
Yeah.
Aikman,
Yeah.
Bradshaw.
Again, a guy not with great numbers
Who?
but success. Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, but different era though.
Sure, but just his numbers weren't ever great and eye-popping for the rest of the league.
Okay, but he won 4 Super Bowls.
Sure, but the reason why he's in because
4.
of his success with the
Yeah,
team.
but he
That's
won
my
4.
argument with Eli.
He won 4.
But yeah, different era. But yeah,
Different era. But
Eli winning 2 Super Bowls in this
and by
era
the way,
is very impressive.
Bradshaw had great talent. So great talent. He had Franco. He had
Yeah.
Swan. He had an unbelievable
Right,
defense.
like,
Even when they didn't win the Super Bowl, they were great teams.
I think Eli was on some terrible teams.
Who's the best player he played with on off? Like he
that's
didn't
a
play
good
with any Hall of
that's not a bad
Famers.
argument
Didn't
for
play with
him.
any All
That's not a
Pros.
bad argument for him.
Justin said OBJ.
Odell Beckham.
Probably the best
Towards the
player.
end,
Plexico
Probably
was
the best player at his
legitimately good.
peak for a couple of years. Probably Shockey, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It was a great time in for like 3 years. But you're right. Yeah, like
he didn't play with any
Jacobs,
Hall
and
of
he had-
Famers.
Tiki Barber, Jacobs.
Tiki Barber was very good.
Very good, not great. Like Plexico Burrs, very good, not
Defense
great.
was very good in those 2 teams.
Defense was great. Defense was very good.
Huh. Okay. Well, there you go.
No.
He's also a big Shaq guy.
Well, that's another one that you've had to walk that one back.
What's that?
That Shaq's a top 10 center ever.
No.
Yeah.
Not
I know.
my top- not my top 30.
Yeah. You just hate him.
Give me Robert Parrish.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Run up and down the floor and beat him all day.
Yeah.
Going back to your beat writer days with Shaq, I've wondered, what do the guys who aren't Shaq do in the showers? Like, do they go hide? Like, what does Dustin
His
Pedroia
penis was
do?
well. He wasn't on that team.
I
His
know,
Penis
but, like,
was.
Dustin Pedroia's in the shower.
I feel like there's David Ortiz and Dustin Pedroia and all these beat writers walking around. What do the guys who
I don't know.
like they
It's a
don't
good
look
question.
like Shaq do?
Like Shaq has to have a big penis. Like it's just the way it works.
7'3".
Yeah, he's just a monster guy. He has like a 20-year-old girlfriend too.
Does he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shaq's got a young girl?
Yeah. Yeah. What else you got, Justin?
Nothing else really. We kind of went through everything.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, anything else?
I saw. Did you talk about this on Friday? The Oscar nominations?
Did we?
You talked about some
I don't know if we
snubs.
mentioned it. I mean, we mentioned
They
it,
came
so,
out over the weekend. That was the only reason.
Yeah.
I think they came out Thursday.
Well, and the last week it came out. Yeah. You see any movies lately, Mick? Now that you're reading books, you're cultured.
What did I see? I told you I saw No Country for Old Men. That was the
You
most
liked it?
recent one that I've watched. Yeah, that I've cared about. Or no, I saw Carry On too with Jason Bateman.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was okay.
I think it's a little
It was
overrated.
it was fun, but like
It's a good
wasn't
Netflix-
a great
good
movie.
Netflix movie.
That was fine. People are acting like it was okay.
Yeah.
It was like a B Netflix movie, I'd say.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'd say.
It just dragged on a little bit too.
I'd agree with
Those
that.
got to be like 90 minutes. I think it was like 2 hours.
That's too long.
Yeah.
That's too long. You got anything else? All right, good. All right, so we're back Wednesday. Oh, you got anything else, Mick? or
No,
no?
I think that's just
You sure?
pretty much anything. Yeah.
So we're back Wednesday with
Mike, and we're trying to figure it out.
Okay. And then Thursday is
Kane and Mike.
Kane and Mike Thursday. Great. It'll be great to see Kane again. Happy guy. You a Kane guy or no?
He's good for the world.
Yeah.
He makes me mad, but he's good.
Maybe we'll have him on Friday. Who knows?
Sure. Yeah, maybe big off a
Colin Ains,
studio
that's big.
appearance. Yeah, Dave's coming on. Yeah.
You excited for that, Dave?
No.
What do you mean no?
I got
Dave, we'll chit-chat.
I got my father-in-law in town.
You can bring him
Already
on.
bailing.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
It'd be great.
What's he doing in town?
We haven't seen him in a while, so he's popping by.
Why don't you go visit him?
We should visit him more. We really should. Well, we got sick for Christmas.
Oh, are you supposed to have Christmas with him or no?
Yeah.
Oh. So he's all by himself?
No.
Christmas was yeah.
Oh.
I fucking hate this show. Nothing worse.
Meet grandma, huh?
Nothing worse.
Oh, you said it, not me.
But the other family members were able to go to Christmas, so yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was not alone. Is that the question you were asking? He was not alone.
Man, jeez. It didn't wait long. Well, fine.
So yes, so Kane, unless you want to, or you want somebody else on Thursday.
No, I like Kane. I like everybody. I'm not. Everyone's got to relax. You know, you got slapped around a little bit at the end of last week. People got a little mouthy, and they learned their lesson, right, Justin?
That's right. You gotta let them know who's in charge.
Remember, somebody, benevolent, but then people start getting a little mouthy. You got to slap them around a little bit, Mick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was like the guy calling in saying the mental health is affected, so I'm one of them.
Still,
I'm
the
one of
show still
crazies.
goes up.
Yeah, it
So
felt
we
weird.
did it forever.
I know it felt weird though. It just.
What did you think of it?
I didn't care at all. I've never watched a show on YouTube. I'm only old school podcast, like day
Which is,
one.
you know,
VLS, KMS.
10x or 20 are listening to the podcast. So people have to remember that. People get very worked up about this, but you know, not a lot of people have the time for 2 hours to watch a YouTube show like at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes it's not even just like staring at my phone. I'll do my day and I'll just have it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And have it going to my earbuds.
But then if it comes up at 1, you can listen to it then.
Sure.
No?
No, I will. I'm going to listen no matter what.
No,
But
I know
just,
that,
It was
but
it was just the curveball of Justin cut the stream and then the next day the same thing. I was like, oh, this is actually happening. I was very.
I'm still considering.
I know. No, we're gonna keep. Come on.
What?
It's gonna ruin people's lives. We've already established this.
That Sacco guy, his life sounds ruined anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got bigger issues.
He's a turnaround. Jesus, that poor guy. He sounds really messed up. No.
I would like to think he was just trying to maybe put on an act a little bit for us, trying to get you to feel guilty, but that could have been genuine.
He's in good hands. Penis Grigio is taking good care.
Penis Grigio does a nice job. She does. As does Milton's. The one and only big winter clearance sale rolls on right now at Milton's. Go to the stores right now. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall, Burlington, Massachusetts. They have survived the earthquake, I'm told. So you can go in there right now. An earthquake that Justin Trudeau claims nobody believes.
I swear, if you look at it when it
100%
happens,
believe
I
him.
was going to say it, but I didn't want to like just interrupt you talking and say. I think the desk just shook.
Was it that obvious?
I
would've
swear
thought
on
you-
my life.
I would have thought you felt it because I felt this.
No, I'm sure you felt it. I don't believe he felt it. He would be. He's a guy who right away would be like, "Do you feel an earthquake?" No, Dave.
This is the first earthquake I've ever felt in my
Dave,
entire
yes or
life.
no?
This thing did not shake.
That's just a bit, just a fucking bit.
No,
It's
no,
not.
Wouldn't the camera shake a little bit too? Like,
Yeah, we'll have documented. The time will be documented, right?
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So we'll be able to go back thanks to YouTube and see your reaction, see if you do
Yes,
that.
and good. I will be exonerated. I literally go like, and then I was like, well,
What is that? You did what?
I went like, I like looked around.
No, you said you're about to speak.
I was going to say next time I was going to say the desk just shook.
So you did this. Well, how does that exonerate you?
Because I'm looking because it's an earthquake.
Were you like,
I wasn't like this, but I do look around and then in my head I think to myself, should I say I think I just felt an earthquake? But I've never felt an earthquake before.
Seems like important news. Like I would have.
first of all, you've definitely felt an earthquake in your life.
No, I haven't. I've slept through them or something.
Well, it happened like 7 at night or something? If your mom would put you down?
Yeah.
Like natural disasters, you'd be all over him.
I'm surprised you like aren't like I could see you chasing like a
tornado.
Yeah.
Storm chaser.
Yeah, I could see you being into that.
No,
you don't care about weather, like a Weather Channel thing or nothing. Documentaries, no.
No, not really. I mean, tsunamis are like crazy.
Yeah, they are. You've never seen one of those.
Nope, never seen a tsunami before.
That's a 4. A 4 is like a decent sized earthquake for here. So it looks like it's everything out of York, Maine.
Do they have like cracked roads right now? Like, is that?
I don't think
was that a real earthquake?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Okay,
I don't think.
So these things aren't real.
Well, it happened.
Did anything happen? Did anything happen?
This person not sending kids home from school.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean.
What are you laughing at?
Just Mick's idea of just like every time.
Mick thinks everything's like
everything's
a movie.
major. Like houses are collapsing.
You think earthquake? You think oh, there's a problem. We need to
There are
just like
minor,
Justin, you gotta evacuate. You gotta
minor
tell people.
earthquakes. It's common.
When I lived in California, we went through 1 or 2 that were. I remember one time at work, it was crazy. Like shit
Streets were rumbling and like
Yes.
tables and.
Yep, people were falling into the cracks, and you never saw
not
them
doing
again.
that. I would
it
leave.
was-
I would leave the state.
What the fuck are you gonna do during the earthquake? Get on a plane?
I don't want to live somewhere where the ground can open up and I can fall into at any point.
Well, that's
I'm
not
all
gonna
set.
happen.
You just told me it did.
I'm kidding. You make it. This is how you make it like a movie.
Jesus Christ! Okay, I don't know what an earthquake is. Clearly, I guess they're fake.
That's like
They're not real.
that's like a massive earthquake. There are like. I'm trying to explain it to
I
you.
know what it is. I know you're an earthquake expert. I got it.
I'm not saying that.
No.
This is what happens with this guy. You
You had a great show today.
Here we go.
That's why he's walking the dog down.
Yep.
We can agree on Milton's.
Yeah, it's great.
All right,
I gotta go to Milton's for the wedding and all that stuff.
For the dog or for you? Okay. Why don't you go with the dog? With Bill?
Dave, what else? What else we got, Dave?
That is a must.
We got to win
That's
now.
a
We got to
must.
win now, Mick.
I'll let you know mid-February.
What's the dog's name?
Laney.
We'll go to the South Shore.
You gotta love Mick.
Make it easy.
Huh?
We'll go to the, we'll
I'll go. I'll be there.
South Shore Plaza location. We'll make it easy.
I'll
for
take
Mick.
everyone to
Perfect.
lunch. Mick can feed Laney at lunch. They can do the Lady and the Tramp thing with
Will
the
Bill allow
spaghetti.
Laney inside?
Dog friendly. I shouldn't say that. Probably not with all the shedding. Oh, Laney doesn't shed.
Laney
you
doesn't
said.
shed.
Oh, you and Laney are matching.
Yes.
Is Laney a female?
Bernie Doodle.
Female, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, so store for men,
Yeah,
but like
I think all she's gonna need is like a bow tie. So Bill can get that.
I like the matching tuxes for you too, though.
Okay, I don't think that doesn't need to happen.
And the sizes aren't too different.
Okay,
That's true.
Again, all
I
right.
mean, you're not an expert at this stuff. Bill's an expert, so I
Right.
say ask Bill.
Text from Casey. He's in.
Okay, perfect.
Case likes it.
Perfect.
If Case is good with it, we're gonna do it.
Perfect.
I've had a suit at Milton's for 2 months waiting to be picked up. When do you think is too long to go get
You
it?
should probably go get it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Where?
Braintree, South Shore Plaza.
Oh, okay. Well, go get it today.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck getting there with all the streets. They've all been ripped in half. You'll have to get a helicopter there, right, Mick?
Yeah.
With this earthquake.
I mean, you guys make light of it. It's all fun.
Make light of what?
It's You're gonna say tornado and the wind's blowing. Like, give me a break.
No, but you do understand there are like minor earthquakes.
I guess we just had one. Apparently,
Yeah.
I guess when you say I lived in California and the streets were exploding, I think that's not.
That's
a minor
different.
earthquake.
I mean, literally, to your point, that's like clocks are falling off.
So
like
did that
stuff is
happen
shaking.
or not? Am I crazy?
So that did, but the way you make it seem like it's like a horror film,
like War of the Worlds. Like,
yeah,
that's
it's not
what I
that
pictured.
extreme.
Where'd
It's
you
a
say?
middle ground.
Where'd you say York? Is that what you said?
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe in York there's some.
That's what I asked. You called me crazy.
No, like
Let's
poles knocked
let's
down.
call somewhere in New York right now for Mick. Okay.
I said, Dave, are the streets in New York messed up? And you guys
We're
all
about to
laughed at
find
me.
out, Mick. We're about to find. You could be right. You could be
Jesus.
exonerated. What are you being so sensitive?
Town's on fire. You guys are like, yeah, it's a little earthquake.
Magnitude 4 does not seem very.
Yeah, but maybe some trees down or something, like something like that.
It's something.
York, Maine. We must have a correspondent there. We're huge in Maine.
Where's the main wire on this?
Anthony's food shop.
That's a great point. Is Steven be hiding like he was during the last serious situation in Maine?
Johnson's Market and Butcher Shop.
Call the York Beach Bucket. I like the name of that. It's open. Closes at 3. You have it?
Sorry, your call did not go through.
Ooh.
Please try.
The phone lines are down. I mean, yeah.
Maine is no longer there.
Yeah.
Shit, I love
I
Maine.
think it's the same one. It's Google's. They don't have a website either.
They don't?
Doesn't
They used to. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
The internet's gone.
Earthquake took it.
It's not listed on Google.
Well, call somewhere in New York, would you?
I don't think you're gonna get through.
Could be like 9/11. You can get him on your phone.
Yeah.
Maybe it's ahead of this one as usual.
I'm telling you. If earthquake 4 out of 10, something has to happen.
Thank you for calling Anthony's Food Shop. To place an order, please press 1. For catering, please press 2.
Fortunately, according to
For
Jeff Passan,
purchasing
Pete
and
Alonso
order
is signed with the
inquiries,
Chicago Cubs.
No, that's not true.
No.
That's not true. That can't be true.
For the bakery, please press 5. For store hours and location, please press 6.
Just get a human being on the phone.
Great day.
You are being transferred to
Orders.
Anthony's. Could you please hold?
Sure. Well, I hear chaos in the background.
Yeah, right. It didn't sound good.
The community has flooded the place. Getting
That's how many people are just tearing it up now.
$9 a dozen eggs.
Milton's.com, by the way. Take a look around there. The store for men and dogs. Laney Marks.
Yeah.
10:22 a.m.
That's when it happened?
Yep.
All right. Note that. I mean, Dave, what are we doing here?
Be great if she's like, what earthquake?
Let's try somewhere else, huh?
Yeah, I would say. Call like an inn or something. Nobody's believing this, that Justin.
Well, it's true.
I'm just telling you.
But I'm proven right once again.
They've had to go back by now and look at the YouTube clip, right?
I would think.
People listening.
York Harbor Inn.
Yep. Just looking for the number here.
Thank you for calling the York Harbor Inn.
Uh-oh.
If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time.
Please hold a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling the York Harbor Inn. This is Nicole. May I assist you?
I love tape, Nicole. Hi, I'm Kirk Minnie. I'm with Barstool Sports. We're doing a story on this earthquake. We're not in the area. How could you feel it very strongly where you were?
Oh, yes, very strongly.
What's the situation on the? Is there debris? Are the streets okay?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, so the streets are fine. Yeah.
The streets are completely fine.
How did it feel? Like, what was the? Where were you? What was the feeling?
It was right from underneath us. It was like a bomb went off.
Really? That's strong. Shit. Isn't that? Have you
That's
felt?
strong.
Have you been there your whole life or no in the area?
No, I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Okay, but from the Northeast though. So is that? I mean,
Mhm,
not a lot of
correct,
those,
yeah.
right? Probably the first.
No, never.
Yeah, and it was
Never.
so
Never
so
felt
strong.
anything like that before.
Yeah, it was so strong.
Very
if you-
strong.
Yeah, you had to tell somebody if you were around. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Where were you calling from again? I apologize.
Barstool. We are emanated out of New York.
Oh, no way.
Yep. You got it.
Very cool. All right,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
I think he kind of got what he wanted. Yeah. No damage. But,
No.
but
Well, I think Justin is proven to be a liar.
She just said
I-
the
it's
bomb
in-
went
it's
off
in
on your
New-
name.
It's in York, Maine. That's not here. It was like a little
We're close here.
like rumbling.
I
And
mean, we're not far from it was probably right in that line, the earthquake line.
I think the video will exonerate me.
Do we have the video, Dave? No?
I'm watching. I'm trying to see right now, but
The streets are okay. A
Apparently,
bomb
I guess
went
so.
off.
I know. It's,
Yeah.
She
A
sounded like,
bomb?
oh, it wasn't a big deal. It just sounded like a bomb went
There'll
off
be like
under me.
YouTube. There'll be like news footage of people when it happens in New York, right? Today.
There's
There'll be
no.
like
I wanted to
5
ask her, what was
news.
the reaction of the town? Like, did people run out in the street? Like, what do you do in that situation?
Your microphone was on. Mind you, asked Nicole.
I don't know. I was letting you handle it.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. It seems like she was, also very excited to hear about Barstool.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Where are you calling from?
Yeah.
She was all excited.
We said she grew up somewhere else. I thought she was going to say like Kansas or something. I mean, Massachusetts is the same earthquake situation, I think. So there you go. All right, an earthquake during the show. I think that is a first. I think. Maybe, Dave?
Here we go. Here we go. Look at my reaction right here. Suck my dick. Look.
Oh.
It shakes.
Dave?
Shakes.
he does have a reaction. I didn't see
Oh, yeah,
shake.
Justin's right again. Let's go.
I don't believe it.
Not
Of course you don't.
Not a reaction at all. I don't know.
Yeah, like was his reaction not that
So
big?
it'll jump.
Was the reaction natural disaster?
Yeah,
like,
was it
what's
that
going
big of a
on?
reaction? Could it have been anything, Dave, or no?
It could have been anything.
Was the
really.
desk shaking, Justin?
I didn't see
The
a
camera
shake.
shakes.
The camera shakes. Well, can tweet out that video right now?
Yep.
Tweet out right now. I want to see this.
I love correct and vindicated Justin.
Which I've always been on everything.
I don't think about that, but
Name one thing I've lied about.
Doesn't mean you're wrong. You can be wrong about something.
No, Justin's lying again.
I've always used to get this worked up.
What a loser.
this is good practice for the case, though. He sleuthed this out.
He did.
Guy walked a tenth of a mile once from Fergie. He's supposed to walk 100 miles to Western Mass. He walked a tenth of a mile. He's going to be vindicated. What?
That's, I mean,
What?
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. No, he did. And he went to the hospital because he was so sad.
Oh.
What?
I got Justin's back here.
What are you doing, Justin?
I'm recording the video.
Put it up.
I'm trying to.
Asshole.
We had a tornado once during a lacrosse game that got canceled.
Really?
Yeah, but like again, same type of deal, just high winds. I didn't see nothing
Yeah.
going up in the sky.
But you understand it can still be a tornado, though.
And we shouldn't call it that.
What do you want to call
Should
this
it a
earthquake today?
Like the version of a tropical storm. It's not a hurricane. Whatever
She
that
felt a
was.
bomb, though,
it was a
today.
phone
What do you want to call
vibration.
that?
It was a phone. It wasn't a real earthquake.
You think Nicole's lying? Why is everyone lying about this?
You were like, wow, it was stuff falling or anything? No. But if like
Bomb.
a bomb went off, she's probably just.
Could be sturdy. I don't know.
She wanted to be part of the story. You're calling from Barstool? Oh, it was a big explosion. That's what.
Well, that wasn't the order of that. I mean, you did smirch her, You have this video, Justin?
I'm trying. I can't multitask.
Can't put the video up. Single task. What else are you doing? You're not doing anything else.
I lost it because I got excited.
Oh, editing. Look, creative editing going on right now. So this video is already compromised.
Oh,
This
boy.
is bullshit, right, Mick? Or no?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You could put a very easy. Put
Go
a
on
lip dub.
YouTube right now.
Yeah, lip dub is
Yeah,
what
you
it
can
is.
You can make the
Thank
camera
God
shake.
we're on YouTube and I have the facts.
Yeah, you feel vindicated to me. Put the video up, dummy.
I'm
Let's
trying
go.
to.
Let's go. God, I hope your sister didn't fall in the shower during this.
I hope so. Neither. That would be.
You hope
that
so
would be
neither?
Terrible.
I hope so neither. I hope so neither. I think that's a good show title. I hope so neither.
Is that not correct? I hope so.
Well, I get it. It's just it sounds funny. I hope so neither. Were your windows open in your car, Justin? At all?
I don't know what this. No, they were not.
Okay, if they're open, I want the $900 to go flying out or anything. Like a movie. The streets, people diving on the streets. with
I
us?
lost it.
Also,
Unfucking
That
believable.
celebration, it was just too much now.
I'll find it again.
It's edited now. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It's edited now. It's on YouTube.
It's neither. I don't think so.
what are the odds his car got broken into and that $900 is now gone because he
Good luck finding all that
announced it?
shit. You no chance. You have $1 billion in there. I wouldn't go in that car. Oh my God, all the shit's been in there. Ugh.
Any word back from Mr. Guptill after the tough loss?
No, I haven't responded back to him yet.
Justin's busy editing right
That's
now.
it. Pardon me.
There's a Brutalist controversy. The movie being nominated for Best Picture, people thought was a favorite, is now they are learning that there was significant or some AI done including on the accent of Adrian Brody.
Oh, really?
Yes, which is, you can't do that.
Yeah, I feel like that's...
You're out at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
can't do that.
Two computers.
AI's ruining the world.
So what,
I agree. I don't like
Paul McCartney's fighting it big time too. Did you see that?
I also think Pat Ford's, I don't think all these people are making out.
No,
No,
they
those
can't
are real
be.
videos.
Yeah, I just saw one. He did one the other day. That was.
He did.
You been in any of those yet or no?
Yeah, I've been in a couple.
Have I?
I'm sure.
I don't want a video of me and Colin making out.
don't
Pat
do
Ford's
that.
banned for life if he puts a video.
Oh, he's gonna put. He's unhinged right now.
And my
There's no
guy
stopping
Keith
him.
is not AI. John's got to stop that. He's not AI.
Who?
The guy who does the voiceover.
John who?
Keith is. John from Scranton says it said on Mentor's Live that he believes I'm lying. That's AI. It's not AI.
That felt a little AI-ish.
It's just not.
Okay. You're anti-AI.
I'm anti-AI. Yeah, I think it's a major problem actually.
There's an AI and anti, and you're anti-AI. Yeah.
Question here: did Adrian Brody say the lines and then they filtered his voice?
I don't really know.
Or
It's
they
get-
just
it's-
take a
we're in
voice?
Oscar smear time here, so I don't know what's going on. But it sounds like they tweaked it.
Yeah. Like if
But
he
like-
said the line and they put like a filter on it, I could.
But he has an
it might be
accent
all right.
though. Like you can't
Oh,
whim
yeah.
actor for
Sure.
that if he's
Yeah.
playing like
Right.
a Hungarian. That doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I was not in love with Timothy Chalamet singing Bob Dylan the other night. That's not.
It's tough.
Good.
Yeah, I saw
He's got a shave too. He looks like a rat.
He's trying a little too hard to be like the
Yeah.
bro too. Like he's
Yeah.
like he watches football.
Which is
and
not
all-
true.
Like I know it's like you're a rich actor from London. Stop.
Yeah. He's with one of the Jenners, right? Caitlyn.
Kylie.
Who's he?
Kylie.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Not with Caitlyn.
Is Kylie the wealthiest? She might be.
No.
Kendall's the
No.
Oh,
wealthiest.
No,
No.
it would be Kim.
No, Chris.
Well,
Chris.
The mom?
Yes.
Well, she gets a
runs the
piece of
empire.
everybody's,
Yeah,
right?
she runs the whole
Well, I think
thing.
it's attractive.
I think Kylie might have the most.
Yeah, Kris
money.
Jenner. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
for a 60-year-old, she's
Yeah.
got to be in her 60s, right?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely.
She does it.
How's that going,
I
Justin?
got it. I found it.
You tweet it out.
I'm currently tweeting it.
I want the show to end. I want to see this. It's currently being tweeted out. Let's watch this. How many rooms?
Oh, it is Kim.
That makes sense.
1.7 billion.
1.7 billion?
Yep. Kylie with 710 next. Chris is 170 million.
Up. We have
Oh,
Steve's
yeah,
take
yeah.
on this.
Oh.
Either Maine just had a small earthquake an hour ago, or all the state lawmakers jumped at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
I'm saying it's bizarre.
Disgusting.
Never misses an opportunity to take a shot.
He should be, to your point, he should be in the middle of this right now. He should be getting.
On the ground, main wire.
Is this politically motivated? Is this the liberals? Who knows? But remember this video, Justin? I'm not seeing it.
Climate change. You think that's something?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Takes forever when we're
Yeah.
hooked up to the Wi-Fi because we're also streaming on YouTube, so it takes.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, man. Totally. No problem.
It's getting there.
Just a day ago from the show account, you're not going to be the best Mike and Minute fan since probably Mike stopped hosting. They retweeted
Who said that?
the show. Confused Duck. The show retweeted it.
No. He
That's
afterwards.
promotion.
Afterwards, I was
Still
looking,
on,
looking
though.
for a good lead-in. You know, Friday afternoon. You probably should end the show. We got Mike and the Minute fans tonight, 8:00.
Mick, it's been a stressful week. We retweeted you 2 days ago.
Yeah, Mick tweets it out. Mick.
We retweeted it.
Yeah. You know what
That's two.
the issue
we
is?
retweet
The
a
issue is
network
Menner's.
post.
Menner. I asked for the Twitter password for the network account so I could promote.
He's
the
not
show.
giving you
Yeah,
that.
he told me to fuck
There's
off.
no chance that's
So I guess my issue's with him.
No, I'm just, it's, jeez. How's that going,
I
Justin?
tweeted it out. It's out.
It's out. Earthquake, okay.
You can see it shake.
When? At what second?
Like 5 seconds in.
You saying when your head
5
cocks?
seconds in.
When your head cocks
Yes.
and looks at Dave? When Dave says something?
I see nothing.
What are you talking about?
You.
Oh, it did. I think it did. I
What
think it did.
second?
3 seconds
Like
in.
3 seconds.
3 seconds in.
1, 2. No!
Oh my! Are you?
Mick, do you guys see it?
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think it did.
3 seconds in. Justin, I don't see shit. I'm not doing it.
Turn it vertically, and then if you just
Oh, yeah, you can do it this way too, right? I always forget that. All right. one
Okay,
second.
I actually know what he means.
3.5 seconds in.
I thought he just looked at Dave. He looks the other way first, so you can tell he's kind of like what's going on.
Look at the paneling behind.
I got you now.
I'm not
That's
saying
Behind me, you're saying?
No, behind us. It's easier to see with us.
At the 3 second mark, he looks to his
Nothing.
right,
You can
and then he
see
looks at Dave again.
3.5 seconds. You can see
Nothing.
the panels behind us move.
No, that's nothing.
I agree with Colin and I.
This,
Nothing.
yes, thank you.
It actually-
What you're
once
trying
you-
to say
Wait,
is,
Dave, you're saying
The panels, you see whatever these things.
That is
Steve
not
built?
that is not a vindicated video right
Yes,
there.
it is.
That
I
is
totally
questionable.
reacted to it, and I
That
thought
is
to myself,
questionable at best.
I thought to myself, that
You think
was that an
in
earthquake?
in court, that's vindicating him.
Yeah, it's vindicating.
Oh, you're out of
Thank
your
you.
mind.
Yeah. I mean, the jury will hate that celebration. That's a lock.
That's pathetic.
But-
Shows how lonely he is. But that's a different conversation. that is not. Mick, no?
I don't. It's
Yeah.
I will say though, he looks to his right first.
He's
which
always
makes me-
looking around.
He almost is
No,
startled by something.
Yes, I was startled
Yeah.
by the earthquake.
So I guess we can call it.
Why do you think back? Why was it the only one that moved?
Kirk, are we agreeing that in that moment is when the earthquake was?
I mean, no.
Oh, we're not.
I don't know what time of the show. I don't know.
We said 10:22. That
Okay,
was
but you
was
put
at
up, not me.
10:22.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm not agreeing with that.
Okay,
No.
so
no.
I am
but
challenging
I
if-
will, for the sake of this conversation, say that was 10:20.
That was when the earthquake was. The camera. Does everyone agree? The camera does shake.
No.
Okay.
Your
so
camera or this one? Which one?
The producer camera.
Why
shakes.
is mine shaking?
Yeah, why isn't this?
That's
one?
on a tripod.
Okay, where's yours?
Mine's on a raggedy old table.
Yeah, this thing shakes a little bit.
You say this table, but you said the table didn't shake, Dave.
I didn't feel the table shake.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I just
there's
analyzed.
proof.
There you
I
go.
just
So my
analyzed-
point is that answer right there muddies it enough that no jury would. No, absolutely not. That is a mistrial.
No,
Dave,
the camera-
you
the
said
camera shakes,
you
and I go like,
said
whoa, what's going
you
on?
said
I was
the
right
desk
here.
shook. Dave said no,
I was right here.
and you said no.
I said no. I didn't
Yes, because
feel
he didn't feel it at the time. I felt
You
it.
felt
at
it
the
after?
time. No, he did not. He did not feel the earthquake. I think I was the only person in here that felt the earthquake.
Describe what you felt.
I mean, it took him a long time to post that
I
video.
saw a little.
What's that?
Like,
It took him a long time to post that video.
legitimately
Long time to
felt
post that video.
I felt the table shake, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I thought, "Is that an earthquake?" No, it's probably a truck going by, or
Right,
or
yeah,
the physical
yeah.
therapist
Yeah,
downstairs.
sure, yeah,
I
yeah.
literally go. Like, what's
You
wrong?
know you did not do that. That's
Yes,
a lie.
yes, I did.
That's a
Yes.
fucking
Do you
lie.
watch the video?
That's a fucking lie. Just watch the video,
in the
fatso.
video,
That is not what happened.
I go
I'll
like
watch it
this.
again. I'll watch it
Do you
again,
want me
you
to-
pervert.
do you want
I'll
me to
watch
zoom-
it right
do you want me-
now.
Do you want me to download it and zoom in on it quickly?
Sure,
I'll send it to you?
Sure, I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll watch it again right now.
I can. Dave, I have it right here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna zoom on it.
Justin does look down to his left.
Yeah, but Justin said he did this. Did he do that?
No, it was
He did
one-
not do that.
one look to the-
Another lie.
Another lie. Name the
Another
first
lie.
one. I felt the earthquake.
The desk shaking. You didn't feel it.
Yes, I swear on everything. Everything. Have me die today.
Well, Justin, that's stupid. It's just not going to happen. I mean, it might.
I would have thought the camera on the tripod
I'm starting
would
again.
shake as well.
1,
But
2. There's nothing.
Oh my
There's
god.
fucking nothing.
You need to get your eyes checked. We
I have my glasses on. These are threes. These are high,
well,
high
then
up
you
here.
need fours. Then
No,
because-
these are good. These are strong. I can read this. I'm in business here. No. Mick, you saw the video.
I saw the video, and when he looks to when he doesn't look at Dave, that's what kind of gave it away. It looks like he might think something's happening. But if I thought an earthquake was happening, my reaction
You
would probably be a little
legitimately
deeper.
do not see the camera shake.
Yeah, but that could just be
Legitimately, I do not see the
that could
camera.
be
Okay,
you
well,
guys.
I guess.
And by the way, I didn't see you do this. Which you said you did. You looked one way, you looked another way. Which you do all the time during the show.
You're watching a different video, I guess.
No, you tweeted out.
It's Kirk's world, and we're just. I don't.
Well, that's true.
Awfully
It's
defensive
just-
here.
This
with the video.
is so.
I don't know what you're getting worked up about. You got caught in the lie. It happens.
No, I did not.
Because right away, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting reports from earthquake." Just like, "Oh yeah, I saw it." Like,
I felt
you
it.
never,
I felt it.
You never even offered it after the first interruption, like 5
Because what am I
minutes
supposed
later.
to do? Hey guys,
Well, it's interesting if there's an earthquake.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking
10
about Katie
minutes
Nolan.
ago, did you guys?
apparently.
So one time there was a big boom outside, and I was like, "What was that?" And you're like, "Justin, fuck
that's
you.
a little
Shit
different.
happens all
That's
the time.
a little different.
Let's stop
That's a
the
little
show
different.
and talk about the
That's
big
a little different.
boom."
That's a little different. That's a little different. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, this was smaller than that.
Not on the street like that time you were worried about people following you. You quit for like 6 months.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just trying to get everything straight.
Correct.
What?
This is taking a turn.
The
now.
table.
Well, I'm in the fight. I'm in the fight here. I'll play dirty. Oh my God.
The table shook.
The table did not shake.
Yes, it did.
Okay, one person says it shake, one person said it didn't. You agree with that?
Okay, then
Dave, did you feel the
Dave.
table shake?
I didn't feel the table shake.
no, Dave.
You didn't feel the table shake.
In that.
First of all, I didn't see the table shake in
Nobody
the video either.
did.
I saw one
Correct.
thing shake. I did see one thing shake.
I didn't see that.
I
didn't
sent it
see
to you. I just sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Maybe Justin, I'm open to you being exonerated.
You're not.
I am. Mick, you saw nothing as well, right?
So, you think Justin heard there was an earthquake and then brought it up later in the show?
No,
after he found out
I
there wasn't
brought it
Okay,
up,
and then he was
just
like-
like, "Oh, I felt that." Like that would be like Harry when he was 6 would say that. But Justin is stunted because I think that's the age he was when he was molested the first time, right, Justin?
I was never molested.
What was that?
I was never molested.
Well, I think we actually have a new show title. Let me see here.
I don't know how you. You don't see my head.
Shut up. Let me watch this. Yeah. It's 5 seconds. No, this is what you see you do, Justin. You go like this.
No, much faster than that. I went like this. Like,
no, watch them. Just send it to these guys. That's not true.
See, I thought your reaction was when Dave started to speak, you look at Dave.
That's exactly what happened.
That's not what I thought.
Dave. Is that a look of somebody who's like going through something crazy right there? Be fair. Be fair.
No, that is if that's an earthquake, it's the most normal.
It's a small earthquake.
If that's a normal show moment, he would do that.
Absolutely.
Right. So you agree with me?
Said all the time. Yeah.
No, I felt.
So you agree with me now?
I do not.
I've won you. I'm talking to him, not you. Shut up. I'm talking to him.
I know that.
So I have 3 votes right now.
Yeah.
And it's 3 against 2. So you agree with Justin, which is fine.
I felt a shake, but I'm.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're saying you felt.
I said that. I was on the record. I said I felt it underneath
He
us.
did, but
you know what? I believe you.
That's a different argument.
Him, I believe.
But I am concerned that neither of these cameras on tripods shook.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the video?
I know. I agree with you that
Did you see a shake in that video?
No, I didn't see anything.
I've seen those things shake on other videos, so I'm not convinced that that was
coincidence.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, it's just
That's
I go to
interesting.
the exact
That's
time.
interesting.
You say at 10:22, I go to 10:22 on the YouTube.
Wait, does that blow air? I'm pretty sure that blows air, right?
Yeah, Dave, maybe your elbow knocked it or
Here's
something.
what you do, Justin.
Right.
Just apologize. Get ahead of it.
I'm right on this.
Like Lance Armstrong.
So
You're like
clean.
Lance Armstrong press conference at the Tour de France. You lost your mind.
It is announced that it was on 10:22. I go to 10:22.
It was announced it was on 10:20. The earthquake.
The earthquake was on 10:22.
So slow down. You get emotional.
I go to
There you
10:22 on the YouTube. Something shakes, and it's a coincidence that it's something else.
Was it the exact moment? Do we know the second?
Yeah, that's a really good point. We don't know when the
10:22.
ground
You know how
rumbled.
long a minute is, right?
I watched the
It's a long
entire
earthquake.
thing.
Okay.
And that's when the
so you
camera
cherry
shakes.
pick the one moment.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you. That's so you cherry. So you don't know the specific moment. So the whole thing, Davis, doesn't count.
Oh, this is
true or false?
fucking nuts.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That in court,
it would not hold up.
In court, that's tossed right there.
There's no evidence that we know that Justin knew there was an earthquake.
Hold
happening.
on. If you're in court and I say, wait a minute, did you tell me the exact second? No, just that minute. That is gonzo. You have 60 seconds. Do you understand?
Yes, there's 60 seconds.
So is it 10:02? Is that what we said? 10:22?
10:22.
So 10:22, 14 seconds versus 44 seconds.
Right.
Totally different.
We got to find out when the ground was rumbling.
So there's no.
And by the way, I hate to do this because it would happen to me too. Your mental history would absolutely be brought into play as a person.
Have to.
You're nuts, like me.
I am nuts.
That's what I mean. So it would get tossed.
But in the video, it shakes.
Because you could hear things, you could feel things.
Oh, you're blaming that.
In the video,
Yes,
it
that would
shakes.
happen to me. It's true.
You're not credible because you're mentally ill.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
By the way, Justin and I are brothers in arms on this. I love Justin. You hear that?
I hear it. I love
Okay,
you too.
you don't say that. Okay,
No.
don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't know how you don't look at it and say the camera shakes.
I will watch it again. I want to have my lunch.
Well,
but
let me
I will
ask you a
watch it
question
again.
quick. Let me ask you a question.
One second. Let me just watch it one more time. I want to be open-minded.
Mick, I sent it to you as well.
There's nothing in that video. Nothing.
I'm afraid this is going to drive him to fast food lunch today.
Legitimately.
We're in that 5 seconds, Dave. What second?
Well, I edited it. Literally just like if you put it on a loop.
Send me it. Let me see.
Dave, it looks like the camera's
Oh,
like
don't you dare. Don't
buffering.
you dare.
I don't know if it's
I see zero.
You
in
see
this.
nothing shaking?
Justin,
Justin's best defense is his look is puzzled. It looks like something startled
I've
him.
seen Justin look like that a million times. Where he's like,
It's legit. I don't know.
but Justin, you say I'm like, and you're not.
And I go yes because I felt it. I was.
Okay, admit. I'm willing to come to, but admit you when you overreact and you're like, I did this. You weren't that extreme
Yeah, I
in
was
the
like,
video.
oh my god.
Okay, so you already. All right, so we gotta lie. We gotta lie. We're done. We gotta lie. We're done.
No, I was like, oh, but I wasn't going to say, hey, everyone, shut the fuck up. Did we just have an earthquake?
Justin,
because
you could say-
99%
could
of
say-
the times you would go, no, we didn't.
Right, and then later on, I'd be proven wrong, and you could lord it
my
over
God,
me.
If I could go back in time, I would have stopped the entire
Instant
podcast.
butts.
and
Every day
said,
is Christmas.
Earthquake.
It's not.
Earthquake.
But did you have the balls to do it?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And you did exactly what we did. You felt nothing.
I felt
And
it.
it's stolen.
I
Like it's
felt
weird stolen earthquake. It's not even a real earthquake. No, Dave?
I don't understand what he gets out of lying to us like
Right.
that.
I'm not
What is
lying.
what's the reward?
I'm not
It's
fucking
bit.
lying about it.
bits. Now Bubba's gonna die.
How long does it take
Bubba's
the
gonna live
earthquake
forever now
to get here? Because if it's like 10:22
Can
and
we
20
get? Can we
seconds in
talk
York,
to? Do we know the second?
But if it's at 20 seconds in York, Maine, is it like
It's like a tenth of a second or
It's
6
delay.
seconds?
Or is it-
Could be.
I have no idea.
That's a good question.
Do we have a size? What is it? The
Sizeologist?
Whatever the fuck it is. Can we get one of them on? Do we know anybody?
Do we have a KMS weatherman?
Where is
there a
FEMA?
dedicated
I think we did.
weather person?
Yeah, we did. Ryan Breton or something.
Give him a call.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck's he doing?
This is 10.
You know, loved the show for a while was that weather lady who Turtle Boy went after who had
The
the
dog?
dogs.
Yeah. Yep.
Was
she's
Katie Thompson?
she's traffic. She's traffic.
Oh, I thought she did weather. No.
No.
Oh, I always liked her, but you know, that was a weird story.
It was actually a 3.8.
Out of 10?
Yep.
I actually don't.
They don't-
I don't think it's out of 10.
It went
It's
on.
9,
I think
isn't
it
it?
can go as
It went
like-
on
go
for what
high.
felt like a good 5 or 10 seconds.
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
Wait,
now?
well,
What
your
are you
reaction
saying,
wasn't
Justin?
5
What?
or 10 seconds.
What?
This is what CBS is saying.
Yeah, in York, Maine, that lady you talked to on the phone, I bet it felt like.
What
a
is the
bomb went off.
magnitude? Maybe it does go. What's the highest magnitude?
10.
I thought there was like an 11 or 12 magnitude.
I think you might be
once,
right.
in, like Japan.
8 or greater. Great earthquake. Here you go, Mick. An 8 or greater.
Yeah.
Great earthquake can totally destroy communities near the
Right.
epicenter.
So this is what I'm picturing.
7, major earthquake, serious damage. 6, may cause a lot of damage in very populated areas.
Okay.
5, slight damage to buildings and other
What
structures.
is damage? Okay, so like buildings coming down?
Yeah, would you take slight damage?
I got to know what it means.
Slight damage here would be like
Like Justin saying the table shook? Or
cracks in
like,
the walls.
yeah, roof.
oh, yeah,
you
structural
take
damage where like, you got to get out of the house. That type of thing.
2.5 to 5.4 often felt, but only causes minor.
See, that's a tropical
damage.
storm. That's not an earthquake. That's the same.
They travel 5
Equivalent.
miles per second.
You're saying it's a
5 miles per second.
that would take.
We're
like-
100 miles away.
Yeah, that'd be like 20 or 30.
It'd be 1023.
20 seconds later seems.
Oh, 5 miles a second. I'm sorry, I thought you said minute. I beg your pardon.
No.
Second, right. Yes. Yeah, so that would be,
Like somewhere in 10, 22.
it should be, yeah. By that definition, right?
Yes.
What are you doing, Dave? Surveying damage, Dave?
Just looking at that for a second.
Nothing, right?
Yeah, because that could. Yeah.
Put it this way, if you walked in here, there's no proof that it happened.
Absolutely
Correct.
not.
Correct. I felt
The
are
case
3
against you is overwhelming.
the case against me is that I don't lie about this stuff.
Yeah, but that's,
That means nothing.
what is that?
That
In
means
court, what does that
literally
do?
nothing.
Who cares? I'm
You're
a
a-
juror. I don't care.
No, well, the real case against me is that the camera shakes. No, you can't see.
Did
it.
you watch this, the one he sent you? The
Yeah,
one-
it
Nothing.
didn't look like there was a ton of shit.
Nothing.
But I'm judging off his reaction. That's what I'm giving
Which
the
is
benefit.
minor.
That means
But
nothing.
he does
the
look to
reaction
the-
means nothing.
Dave, by the way, has flipped on you.
Yeah,
It's the truth.
I'm just telling you, he's flipped on you.
no, it's sad. It shakes, and I go like this. I was like, whoa, because I'm looking around to see what else is shaking because I see the table shake.
Would you like to call this weatherman?
Who?
Ryan Breton.
Do we have his number?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. He's a main guy, right?
Yep.
He's got to be all over this.
He's probably busy right now, Dave. This is the Olympics for him.
Big story. Penn State on, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, is that
Hello?
true?
We are.
Ryan, it's Kirk Minahan.
Hey, Kirk, am I live to tape right now?
You're live to tape. You're probably very busy right now. This is like, the biggest day in Maine weather history. But how long does it take for that to hit us when it happens? Do you know?
Pretty quickly. It just kind of ripples out from where it was centered, which was about 6 miles offshore of York Harbor,
In York?
Maine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because Justin is lying. He said he felt
not-
it in
I'm
the
not.
in the moment, and nobody believes him. So if it's like a 4.1 there or whatever, like what would it be here then?
Well, so it actually got downgraded a little bit. What happens is sometimes they put out an initial report, and then they get more information, and it came down a little bit to 3.8, which
3.8.
is still pretty good. And it looks like places from the North Shore up to about Portland had the most reports of people feeling it. My cousin was in a building in downtown Boston on the 8th floor and said she didn't feel anything, which usually,
We're near Boston.
you'd think you're higher up, you'd feel it. She
Sure.
didn't feel it.
Right. Watertown is 4 miles from Boston. So okay.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, hang in there.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's not good for you, Justin.
Digging a
It's
deeper
also
hole
different.
here.
That's right. I mean, just own it. Your life will be better.
No,
just own
I will
it.
die on this hill.
Justin, I agree with you, but are you concerned that neither of these cameras shook a little bit?
No, I'm proud. The tripods did their job.
Oh.
No, the whole thing,
Oh.
the floor would shake, the tripod would shake. Like I feel like all the clips in the video would see a little bit of shaking.
Yep, he's right about that.
Then what do you see any shaking in the
Why
the,
are you-
No,
why
I
are you
agree with
stuttering?
you. I see the shaking.
Oh, so you see the shaking. So maybe we're all just making up the shaking.
Hold on though.
No,
Could the shaking
I'm
be?
I'm afraid Cullinane kicked the table.
There
by
you go.
accident.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
knows?
right.
I mean, these things can happen.
I'm very.
That's what I'm
fidgety.
saying.
I'm
Without
very
the
fidgety.
I
other,
saw a tweet there. So I mean, today you had all your fidgets during the
Right,
show.
that's all I do.
without the other tripods shaking.
What are you
at the
shaking your
same
head
time.
at?
This is just
This, by the way, is the kind of like closed-minded, I'm only going this way thinking that is not work on the case.
It's not.
This is like if
I'm just telling you. I look at both sides of the story. You don't.
this is like if there was footage of like someone strangling someone, and you're like, well, I don't know. It could be doctored AI.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, I mean, by the way, I would look at everything because that's what I do. So yeah, I wouldn't just right away be like, well, I have to assume this. That's stinking thinking.
I guess.
It happens when you assume, right?
You make an ass out of you and me.
There you go. We don't want that here, do we?
No.
No.
we
So
want-
you were wrong.
No, but also like there's proof.
Ryan
that-
Bretman, one of the top weather guys in the country, just said he knows somebody in Boston didn't even feel 8th floor.
Eighth floor.
Yes, there's a
Eighth. This is the second floor.
There is a difference when you're doing a podcast where it's quiet and
How do you? Why are you presuming that this person doesn't work in a quiet place?
because she said it was in an office.
Well,
and
she
a
could
lot of
have
people
her
didn't
own
feel
office.
it.
How do you know?
Maybe you're presuming that she wasn't in a
No. I'm not presuming either. You leapt to a presumption. I didn't. See, that's the difference. Do you understand what I'm doing here?
Yes.
Okay. So now you want to admit you were wrong.
I felt the earthquake.
Dave, is he lying?
I just wish.
Am I lying?
I wish he
Answer
would,
this.
for
Am I
once.
lying?
Simple question, Dave.
I think you're lying.
Yeah.
Such
Wow.
horseshit.
That is
That's
devastating.
Such horseshit.
That's devastating to lose Dave like that.
That's such horseshit.
And by the way, Mick was trying to build a bridge here. Even he can't believe you at this point.
It's tough. It's after the weatherman confirmed.
There's so
that-
many different. Like, okay,
You got to play against sports guy. It sounds like kind of.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned with the only had the shaking in
Yeah.
one of the frames.
It almost seems doctored.
As if I was like, oh, I think there's an earthquake.
Took him a long
going
time to
on.
upload.
It took a long time to upload.
Oh, Dave, you didn't feel that, but I felt that didn't. Oh my! I can't even think. This is just.
I agree with that.
I'm right on this. I felt the. It's
Totally.
not even that big of a deal.
I agree. Well, one of us was jumping up and down when they were vindicated.
Because I was vindicated.
But it wasn't a big
it's
deal.
nice
though.
to be
But
vindicated.
it wasn't a big deal, though.
The whole, in the grand scheme of things, no.
Well, the way you celebrated was
yes,
like,
because
was a big-
it's like, wow, Justin's right
Got
again.
away with a lie.
right again. When were you right before?
With all the mixed stuff.
No shit. I mean, everybody could say that.
why do you think you know more than a meteorologist? That's what I like. Now it's getting worse.
Penn State guy.
The meteorologist just confirmed there was an earthquake. I said I felt an
By the
earthquake.
way, when it's downgraded, that means you feel it even less in the surrounding areas.
Correct. God, I wish I could just go back in time and go.
Yeah, but you didn't. But that's the whole point. You didn't.
I didn't.
So that's it. I think we're clear here.
You would
I
think
it's
if you felt an earthquake, you'd probably say something.
I would.
Just in general.
I would.
You could ask the people downstairs if they felt anything. Maybe, I mean, it would just be an anomaly in this location.
But I don't think you would think it's an earthquake. Like, oh, it shook a little bit.
But
Could have been a
if,
truck.
if the desk was shaking anywhere I am ever, I would say, what's going on?
Justin just did
What's
this.
happening?
His reaction was like this.
Right.
I thought it was an earthquake, but then I was like, it's probably Justin, you fucking retard. It was probably just someone jumping up and down downstairs. The physical therapist is doing something. That's what's shaking. No need to interrupt the show and go, hey, I know we're into this Brianna chicken fry thing and this.
Buying the chicken.
Well, she didn't mention names, but okay, go on.
It's a good point. Yeah. Well, the lesbian thing we did mention her name.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And all this thing, and then it's just, let me just. Did you guys feel an earthquake? Now, I would have been ripped apart, but.
Well, no, you would have been vindicated.
Yeah, 10 minutes later, after I already hung my head in shame, by going, you're right. I am
but it would have been a
retarded."
great victory for
We
you.
would have been.
You're
We would have been
right.
first to report an earthquake in
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
You would have broken the news.
Right.
I guess, yeah. I guess I'm not breaking news.
Now
I
it's
guess.
like a
But
just a
Justin's
bad
like
editorial
but
decision.
Justin's the ultimate, like, I felt that too guy.
No, absolutely not.
Let's be
This is
part
the
of it.
first-
Yeah.
this is the
I
first
was
earthquake.
there. Yeah.
Name one other thing where I've been like,
You're
that-
pile on. Like,
me.
I was at this game.
I was.
I was
at what game? What game have I ever said?
Kind of
What
thing.
game
it's
have I-
okay. It's okay. It's fine. It comes from insecurity. It doesn't mean it's okay, man. It's all right. Don't get worked up. Huh?
I'm losing my mind. This is nuts.
Yeah, well, does that help his testimony right there?
You're not helping yourself here, Justin.
That's what I'm saying. All right, we're back Wednesday, I think. Hopefully Justin will be here. You be able to handle it? Be able to drive home?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Fast food stop time.
That's true.
Burger King. Watch
Yeah.
out.
Oh, don't lose
You know
sight.
what? Burger King would be a good friend for you. Right now.
No.
Burger King, you know what Burger King's not going to do, Justin? Judge you. Burger King believes you.
Damn straight to stop.
That Whopper believes your story. Those onion rings, that shake. BK, have it your way. Oh, Chinese food would be like, Well, I won't do the voice. Maybe Fourier would do it. But they'll say, you know what, Justin? That guy's an asshole. I said you moved your head all over the place.
We felt it, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
That's right,
yeah.
Jim, do.
You know, let me enter you is what it's going to say. Let me get deep inside you in your belly to keep you warm. And
We become one.
Yes, exactly.
Aren't you fulfilled now? Maybe not mentally, but you're fulfilled somewhere in your stomach.
I mean, it sounds pretty stupid, this Chinese food. But yeah, I think we understand the larger point. Mick, as always, we'll see you Friday.
Yep.
Mike and the Minifans.
Mike and the Minifans.
Great job as always.
Thank you.
Beyond Average podcast anytime soon?
We gotta make sure Mike and the Minifans is up to
Oh,
first.
I respect that.
That's
a good answer, Dave.
Love it. That's a great answer.
That's a good. See, that's I like that. I like that. And you want to promote Play Against Sports?
If you have any sporting goods you want to get rid of, get some cash. We're buying always. Spring sports coming up. We have a ton of stuff to sell. Golf, lacrosse,
right on
baseball,
Route 1,
softball. Route 1 North Attleboro.
There you go. Go check it out.
Thank you.
Dave, anything from you?
Nope, all good.
Justin, anything you'd like to say?
It's the last chance, Justin.
I guess I wish I could.
Yes,
speak
very well said. Yeah,
exactly.
Very well
I wish.
said. Thank you.
Nobody
I wish
better.
Transcribe that for the court, please. You wish you're what?
I wish I was able to articulate things better, and I would be taken more seriously when I say that I feel earthquakes. And
Why don't you talk about this with your therapist on Friday?
I
or this
feel
week?
earthquakes.
You know?
yeah, I mean, football season is winding down.
Look at the
so
Super Bowl. He doesn't care. You guys don't care about that.
we really only talk Patriots.
Patriots, yeah. All right. I'll talk to you once again. Bye.